How's everyone doing today? Welcome to the Misfits Mining live stream. This is a Saturday night live stream we do every week. We got an awesome, amazing show for you guys tonight. We got a lot of great topics tonight and an AMA section as with always. Tonight we are joined by our roundtable. We got Max Voltage, ChumpChangeXD, Teaspoon Miner, Great Baldini, and of course ChumpChangeXD. I am TekShinji, your host for tonight. I am not, in fact, ChumpChangeXD. He has his own channel, as do all of us in the roundtable tonight. So we got some awesome topics to go over. I'm going to talk to Max Voltage about EIP 1559 and the merge and all that stuff. You probably heard about it in RPM's really long video. We're going to make that even longer. We're going to also talk to Great Baldini because he is moving. Yep, that's right. He is moving into his new house and he's almost done, or done actually. We're going to talk about a brand new world. It is a great new world because 3090s are bricking left and right. And of course, one thing I want to talk to you guys about, if you guys have been involved in the Discord, is my Port Royal test. Give you a little sneak peek. I'm number 22 in the world, baby. All right, so thanks for everyone that has joined. And before we continue, ChumpChange, do you want to address all the wonderful super chats we got in our live chat tonight?
Yes, 56, thank you for the donation just now. $18 for a bunch of ramen noodles.
A lot of ramen noodles.
We got,
you could probably buy that many ramen noodles with $18.
We got Benjamin Kohnman, Kohnman? Is that how you say that? I don't know. Benjamin, thank you so much. Happy Saturday all, cheers. Loyal supporter, really appreciate that. Then we got Midnight Mining with a $5 donation. Keep up the good work. Love your videos. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it, buddy.
Thanks for everyone that does give a super chat. We really do appreciate it. It's not expected, but when you do, we appreciate it. Thank you so much, guys.
Yes, I am going to start some music. If you guys, if it's too loud or anything, let me know. I'm going to start it right now. Give me 1 second.
As with always, if you guys have any questions, you can either wait till we get to the AMA section or ask him in the live chat at one of us that is in the roundtable or at me or ChumpChange or anybody actually, and we will look at them a little later. So first thing I want to talk about tonight, all right, is with Max Voltage, and we're going to talk about all that stuff he talked with about RPM on that video that came out very recently. It was kind of long-winded, but it was very important for us as miners in the crypto mining community and all that great stuff. So Max Voltage, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing good. Got some good sleep this afternoon, so feeling a lot better. That's for sure.
Yeah, you've been getting your StarCraft game up, right?
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
You guys all corrupted me again.
Yeah, staying up late just like you did back in the 1995s when it came out.
Oh, actually, that was closer to the right around the year 2000 when I was staying up late all night.
All right.
We were younger then though at that time, so.
Just a little bit. I mean, that was like, what, 22 years ago, you know? Yeah. All right, so EIP 1559 is coming up. The merge is coming up later this year, probably beginning of next year, according to Team Biko. Specifically regarding the gas fees, right? That's what you were talking with RPM about on that one nice video he released recently. By the way, guys, if you haven't seen it, it's a great video. It's a little bit long-winded, but it's kind of like, you know, you can't just have candy all the time that's quick and easy. You need to have the meat. You need to have the bread. You need to have the real nutritious stuff. That was a really good video. If you guys want to go check that out after the stream or at a later time. If you guys are also watching the stream after the fact on my channel where it's reposted, you can always minimize it and just listen to us because it's kind of like a podcast as well. So Max Voltage, tell me what's going to happen with gas fees after EIP 1559 hits, which is soon.
Well, gas fees themselves from an investor standpoint don't really change at all. It's just the fact that they're not getting paid to miners anymore, so the miners don't make the fees.
Yeah, so now that they're getting burned, right, essentially?
Correct.
Talking about MEV, right? Miner, what is it? Miner tip, miner extracted value or something like that?
Right, yeah, so there's a couple different pieces. MEV exists now. It's an average of 0.06 added to the 2 Ethereum. So you basically, per block, you get an average of 0.06 Ethereum. And then what's new with 1559 is the miner tip. And nobody really knows exactly what that's going to be, but there needs to be at least a little bit of a miner tip, because you need to motivate the mining pools to actually want to mine a block. Otherwise, there may be other things that they can do through mining that block, which isn't actually processing any transactions. So Tim basically said he thought that the miner tip would be between 2 and 3, the equivalent of 2 to 3 gwei.
That's like nothing. Wow.
Yeah, it's really small. So when you actually do the math and figure out, okay, so over the last month or so, the average fee structure was 0.45. So 0.45 Ethereum per block came from the fees.
Okay.
The MEV was 0.06. Now the 0.45 is going away, but you're adding the 2 to 3 gwei to it. So your equivalent is 0.03 added to the block. So you net it all down, you're at 16.7% reduction in profits.
Oh, wow.
1559 hits. Now, interesting.
Quick question before you continue.
Sure.
If I heard you correctly, is MEV and miner tip two different things, or is that the same thing?
They are different things.
Oh, really? Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I was listening, and I thought they were the same thing, but according to what I just heard, they are two different things that are added together.
Right. Miner tip is actually referred to as 3 different things. So back in near the beginning of the year, it was changed to be called the inclusion fee. So that's what it had been referred to. Now, Micah had proposed to actually change that name to priority fee.
And who is Micah, by the way?
Micah is one of the members of the All Core Devs. He is a very outspoken. He's the guy that will tell it like it is. If you've ever listened to the All Core Devs group, they all say blah 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 blah, but I don't really feel that strongly about it, so whatever you guys want to do. That's what you hear all the time. Whatever you guys want to do.
This is my opinion, but whatever you want.
Exactly. And I'm like, come on, somebody have a backbone here, please. Well, Micah's that backbone. And so is Tim. Tim does it in a much more casual way. But yeah, Micah, yeah, absolutely will tell you like it is. That's why I like talking to him, because he doesn't hold back.
Okay. All right, continue with that. Yeah, now that we know who he is. Yeah.
Yeah, so now, again, MEV is definitely separate than miner tip, inclusion fee. So yeah, anytime you hear miner tip, inclusion fee, priority fee, those are all the same thing. So MEV's been around for a while, though. That's what kind of started as we started this 1559 talk when we had the community call. That's what came up, like, why aren't you guys concentrating on MEV? You know, you're missing out on all this opportunity. Well, we kind of feel like that was a bait and switch, because we can see what's happening now. That, yeah, fees, even as low as they are right now, at 0.45 per block, well, MEV pales in comparison. It's only 0.06 on average. So glad to have the extra income, but obviously
not much
is going to hurt. One other thing I did want to bring up, and I don't know what some of the other mining pools are doing, but I know that Ethermine has said that they are changing their MEV payout from 80% to 100% to the miners. So that does lower it from 16.7% down to 16.3%. So it does make a little bit of a difference, but not
just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit. And it's certainly a nice token of what that Ethermine is doing that.
Yeah, so in fact, not every pool is doing that, right? Not every pool is doing MEV because the coding's pretty complex, from what I understand.
It's somewhat complex, but because you got Flashbots doing a lot of the work, there's most of the pools are doing it. Not all of them, but most of them are doing it.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, so Ethermine's recently changed their policy, and maybe you could also touch on is they are not going to be paying the fees anymore, right? Why don't you explain that a little bit?
So basically the way that Ethermine was able to, shall we say, cover the fees of the transaction of depositing your mining profits into your wallet was by including it in their own block. They have plenty of blocks to choose from, so all they had to do is make sure that your transaction was included. Now, while they still can do this, the problem is that every single transaction has to include the base fee. Well, the base fee is basically replacing the transaction fees that were there before. So they have no way of not having some type of transaction fee when they go to make these payouts anymore. So now what they've done is they've done very similarly to what FlexPool had done for a long time, which is you can put the maximum amount that you're willing to pay for your payouts. And then when
Talking about a gas fee, right?
Yeah, exactly. What your maximum effective gas fee would be. So when it gets down that low, your payout would then happen. Now, obviously, if you want your payout right away, just as if you wanted to do a transaction right away, you need to pay a higher fee or the going fee at that point.
Yeah.
If you're willing to wait and say, and typically, weekends, especially Sundays, typically are the lowest fee times. I know it isn't always that way, but I'm just saying typically. So if you look at what the lowest gas fee was over the last week, you can put that one and hope that during that period of time, you will actually get paid out. Now, the other part of that is that you also can, just like before, set what your minimum payout is. So if you think about it, okay, so fine, let's say it's the standard 0.1 ETH. Well, I don't want to pay more than 1% of my payout towards my payout fee. And then you set an appropriate.
So you set the amount of ETH it costs and not the gas?
Again, I haven't seen how it's set up. I know that FlexPools, basically, with the way they had it set up, was you tell them what you want the gas price to be. So if it's gas prices for the longest time were over 100. So if you wanted to pay say 80 because on Sundays it got down to 80, then you put in 80. Now figuring out what that 80 means, I would use a website called gasnow.org, and basically at the top of that screen it would say rapid, fast, standard, and slow, and it will tell you based upon those gas prices what the actual fee would be in dollars. So that's basically what I use to say, okay, if I'm going to get a payout of 0.1 ETH, around $200, and I don't want to pay more than $2,
10%.
What is my gas price going to be? But again, everybody's decision on how much to pay is different. So if you don't want to pay more than 0.1% and you have a huge mining farm, then maybe you're going to want to wait payouts until you get to 10 ETH. So that your cost to transact is super small in comparison to the actual amount that you're getting paid. So it's the good thing is they're leaving it up to the miner to decide.
Yeah, and Teaspoon has dropped that link in the chat. Thank you very much.
Right.
So
yeah, GasNow is actually one of my favorite gas price trackers. It shows like near instant Y prices, and it's fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay. I always like to transfer ETH when the gas is low because I'm not really big into the I need this now type of deal stuff. So generally when prices are low, like under 20, under 10, been really low lately sometimes. So that's when I usually transfer ETH. I try not to move it around too much because every time you move it, there's a fee, obviously.
Right.
All right, Max Voltage. Go ahead, Teaspoon.
Mine high. Transfer low, mine high.
Yeah, exactly.
Every time you transact, if it's taking money away from your earnings, you need to take that into account. Obviously, we all do this for fun, but at the same time,
well, we all should be doing it for fun.
Yeah, we all should be doing it for fun.
Some people think they're going to be millionaires and they spend all their money and then wonder what happens when the price goes down, which is very unfortunate.
Right.
I can say that because I've done that.
You told me I was going to be a millionaire, Shinji.
Not financial advice, except for you, great Baldini.
Okay, thanks.
So, anyway, let me see where I was with that. I lost my train of thought because
Yeah. Just want to like close that up with the where we left off was basically how the gas fees affect things.
Oh yeah. So there are actually two other points I wanted to make.
Yeah, you want to just go over those real quick?
We don't know how all the mining pools are going to handle it, or even if they're ready. It is complicated to reset this up. Ethermine obviously has the resources to do this, being the largest mining pool now, but other smaller pools, yeah, they may struggle a bit to figure out how they're going to do this. So it'll be interesting to see how that goes. Along those same lines, not all wallets are ready for this either.
Oh, that's interesting. Why don't you tell us about that?
Well, just the fact that that's it. I mean, I just know that they're not ready for it yet. So
Oh,
it
okay.
doesn't mean they won't be ready for it in the next 2 weeks, but you know, that was the main concern about 1559. It was not a will the blockchain be able to handle it? It's will the wallets and the exchanges most likely will be set up for it in time. But that's the trouble of it is the wallets. Now, with that said, MetaMask appears to be ready. So I'm sure the big ones will be ready, but if you have you know, a smaller wallet,
I feel like MetaMask always has really high fees.
that may be. I don't use MetaMask because I'm not.
Yeah, every time someone's send me money on crypto on that, the fees have been very high. Just in my experience.
Yeah, like I said, I don't have any experience with that, so I'm not really sure. But
Yeah, they were high.
You know, it's funny. I've
the
never
good thing
used
is
MetaMask.
they're ready for it, and they're obviously a big player with Ethereum transactions. So it's good that at least they're ready for it, that it won't affect DeFi.
Yeah. ChumpChange, it looks like we got a super chat.
Yeah, MC, thank you so much, man. I was just gonna cut you off.
Yeah.
Thank you for saying that.
And MC,
yeah.
thanks for hanging out in the live streams in Discord, by the way. We appreciate that.
Absolutely. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, please at me in the chat, and I will copy them all and put them aside if we don't get to it or if we're in the middle of a conversation, and I'll get to you guys shortly. All right.
Hobbyist Miner says, ChumpChangeXD. Hey, girl.
What's up, buddy?
I phonetically pronounce that. Yeah, if you guys don't know, the Hobbyist Miner is he's a hobbyist miner. It's in the title, right? But he's another awesome YouTuber. He's a great content creator. He actually has his own channel as well. ChumpChange, you had an interview with him recently, right?
I did. It actually went very well.
Okay, great. Before we continue to that, Max Voltage, was there anything else on that?
No, I hit the last two things I wanted to mention.
Okay,
so.
all right, yeah. So, ChumpChange, you had an interview with the Hobbyist Miner. How did that go? Why don't you give us a quick Spark Notes recap of that?
It went very well. It was I was
Were you
sweating.
nervous?
I was sweating a little bit because I wasn't
little
sure.
bit?
I wasn't sure how he was gonna come at me. You know,
Had nothing to do with the
what are we
18 kilowatts of rigs down there, right?
No, well, maybe a little bit, but so we kind of just got into everything about me, basically. My logo, which was funny. Actually, I wasn't expecting that, so that was kind of interesting.
Yeah, I learned you guys aren't cat people.
Yeah, he thought I was a crazy cat person. In reality, I don't have any cats, and my wife's allergic to them. So yeah,
You're
it was.
gonna die in hell 'cause you don't like cats. That's
No,
just the way it works.
I don't not like cats. I'm just not a cat guy.
Right. That's what they all say. That's what they all say.
That's why it's a raccoon, not a cat.
I'll put that on.
Yeah, we'll just call it a raccoon. That's fine. I think it was technically supposed to be a cool cat or something. I think that's what the glasses were supposed to mean, but whatever. Who cares? Either way.
Well, those glasses
go-
are very synonymous of some animes. Just want to point that out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a very common style in a few animes where the characters wear glasses that look just like that.
Oh, that's hysterical. Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, so we got into that. We got into basically, what my plans are. And obviously, I'm not going to stop doing what I'm doing because I actually enjoy it. Yeah, I mean, we got into a lot of stuff. If you guys are interested, let me grab a link and I will drop it in the chat if anybody hasn't seen it. It's an hour and 20 minutes long, but it's like a podcast style, so it's nice to listen to while you're driving.
Guys, if you like the driving or something, just turn it on and listen to it. That's what I did. I usually don't watch ChumpChange's videos, as you guys know, but this was from the Hobbyist Miner, so I had to make an exception,
You
of course.
suck.
Nice.
So I actually
Yeah,
listened to
that
the
one.
entire thing while I was at work, and it was a good podcast style interview. You guys should definitely watch it. I will say there's parts you do want to see what's going on, so make sure you're at least available to go look at it or rewind and look at it. He does show some things visually as well.
Yes,
So that's great,
yes.
ChumpChange. Oh, we got a super chat, ChumpChange.
Oh, anonymous miner. Panda said to get you back. I don't know. ... Thank you so much for the super chat, man. Let me.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm
by the
still
way,
looking for
anonymous
this.
miner, thank you for being so cool in the Discord. By the way.
Yeah, you're awesome, man. You're everywhere
Yeah.
too. We appreciate you
everywhere.
for sure.
Yeah. If you continue to try to poach people from our Discord, we're gonna ban you. Just so you know. Anyways, I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
Kidding.
I would let you know before I ban you. It wouldn't be like sudden, you know. I wouldn't pull a YouTube on you. I wouldn't do that.
Anonymous is awesome, dude. Quick
I
shout
beg
out to
to differ.
him.
Yeah, he has a channel, right? Or does he
Yeah,
not?
he has. I believe he has a YouTube channel and he has a Discord as well.
That's that video of the Meet the Miner. Let me. Am I not
Yeah,
subbed
if
to him?
somebody
Let me
wants
see.
to
I'm gonna
go-
see if I'm subbed to him. Actually,
Are you not subbed to
I don't
Anonymous
know.
Miner?
I don't know. I should be. I thought I did. I
ChumpChange,
do.
if
I
you're
know
not
he
subbed
has
to him, I'm
one.
gonna be very disappointed.
I'm gonna
Very
be disappointed. Let me see.
I'm not mad at you, ChumpChange.
I'm
just
subbed to so many people.
Disappointed.
I have to look. Oh, but if you beat me to it, Teaspoon, drop the link because I am.
Yeah, someone could drop a link to that. Anonymous Miner is a cool guy. He also does solar panel stuff and batteries, which is stuff I'm really into. So it's really cool stuff. All right, ChumpChange. So I got some questions for you.
I am subbed. There it is. I knew it was here. I was like, I know I had this guy.
I'm dropping it.
Because I remember his logo is like a dwarf with a pickaxe, or like one of the 7
Yeah,
dwarfs or
yeah.
whatever. It's so funny.
Except the face is pixelated.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's perfect.
A little extra touch there.
Yeah.
So ChumpChange, I got some questions about your mining setup there.
Yeah, what's going on?
Yeah, I'm curious. So you have it like in this like shipping container style like shape? It's like a wedge between two buildings or something, right?
So it's a 3-car garage, and off to the left side is like a lean-to that was supposed to be for my camper, and before when I started building it, and then I realized that I had to slide it to the left too far, so it like was kind of cut off by the stairs going into the house on the house that's like directly in front of it. So
Yeah.
I ended up enclosing it and making it my office, and then when I became a miner, I decided to take it over.
Okay,
And,
so
yeah.
you have your mining rigs on like those industrial racks in the back of that building, right?
I do, yep.
Yeah. So you started out, being that it became the summer, because you started in the winter, right?
I
Started mining in the winter.
roughly around October, yeah.
Yeah. So last year, October.
Yep.
Yeah. So now that it's been getting hot, you've been noticing, it's getting really hot. Things are getting unstable. So you started to try to create like a wind tunnel type thing.
Yes, I did. And
Yeah.
it's
So how does that work out with the intakes specifically?
so I used to have fans backed up to my intakes, sucking the air in, and I had exhaust fans blowing air out. And my rigs, I started noticing they were really unstable, and I could not for the life of me figure out why. Obviously, I knew it had to do with heat because obviously it's summer and it's hot, and they never did this in the winter, so something's going on. I'm like, what is it? So I've been, the last couple weeks, I was just plugging away, making videos, trying to find out what to do because I had
You
no
put
clue.
like fans in front of them, made
Yeah.
more intakes, right?
Yeah, I bought more fans, laid them on top of the racks, like on top of the rig and behind the rig, so like it would suck heat away on both
The side
ways.
of the building right there is basically Swiss cheese at this point. Right? With all
Oh
the
yeah,
holes you
yeah. I
put
got
in.
9 vents I put in there. It is absolutely insane. So I come to realize intake fans are bad, or not bad, but they just don't.
Not necessary.
Yeah, they're unnecessary because the way the air gets pulled in, it actually causes like a negative effect from the wind going through the rig. I thought it was going to be pushing the wind faster, but that's not the case. It's actually slowing it down because it's, coming in so fast, and then it's getting caught up because it needs to go through the propeller, which
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking of. It doesn't it makes sense now, but it didn't make sense then. So yeah, ever since I removed those and I took, some cardboard and I put it on the right, the left, and the top, to make it an enclosed case and taped it to the wall so the air is forced to come through, it's been working phenomenally.
Okay. Real quick before we continue, I just want to respond to Hobbyist Miner. He says, TekShinji lies. He has more time than he admits. He just can't watch our poor audio and video quality content, LOL. Well, ChumpChange's audio quality has gotten much better over the years, that's for sure. With no input from me, obviously. ChumpChange, looks like we got some super chats. Why don't you read those for us?
Oh, geez, we got 2. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Overs33R1 donated $5. Thoughts on SperpentXSF shadowban?
That's New Zealand dollars, by the way.
Yeah, I was
think
wondering.
that's overseer. I think that's kind of like lead speak for overseer. Because it's 3s.
Oh, yeah, all right, whatever. Yeah, sorry, I botched it. I don't know. I was
GRT
just
Baldini.
I know I sound like
GRT
Pando.
PNDA red.
But anyways, so the Serpent shadowban, yeah, that was honestly, we don't know what happened. As you guys might know, we are all in a close networked area, or like what would you call it? We're just in a close network all together, all of us. We all talk, we all
we're
chat.
in a community together.
We all talk, you know, it's so when something happens to one of us, all of us know about it, and we're all trying to figure out how to help each other. So when that happened, I mean, all we basically did was exactly what he said in his video. He went and he tweeted, and then we just retweeted it, and we tried to basically poke YouTube to come and re-look or rethink about getting rid of his channel because he didn't do anything wrong. It's, you know.
Nice way to put it. We blew it up. Basically, I know that
Put it out on blast.
Hey, listen, this is on my channel. If I get banned tomorrow, I know why.
Red Panda and Son of
Oh,
a
this
Tech.
ChumpChange guy wants to fight, huh?
Yeah, right. See ya.
Anyway, they both put streams up to basically direct everybody to Serpent's Twitch channel.
Yeah.
So you got a lot of Twitch views. You got a lot of retweets. So yeah, just by blowing the whole thing up, you got YouTube's attention much better.
Right.
Yeah. Which is really, really sad. Just to make that very clear.
Yeah, it took a lot of us to make the impact. I really hope Rabid Mining gets his channel back too, because he didn't do anything wrong either. So we're kind of
he did not.
We're kind of pulling it for him. But for you guys that don't know, he does have a second channel. If you guys want to check it out, you're more than welcome. I will drop a link in a second. I just want to thank Doc Mias. Yep. Thank you so much. He said, thank you for the informative and funny conversations, brother. Thank you so much for the donation. $10 donation from him.
Thanks so much, man.
Appreciate you.
I actually got more information about this YouTube banning stuff today.
Oh, really?
So, yeah. So, not confirmed, obviously, because YouTube's never going to confirm this. They're never going to give us the exact reason why. But according to another... go ahead. Someone was saying something?
No, that's just so crazy to me that that's how they do things.
It
well,
is.
so the reason why, I understand. Like, if I was YouTube, I'd do the same thing, honestly. So, not the banning part. Let me be very clear. Giving the reason. So, if I told you this is why you got banned, XYZ 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. I will do everything I can to go like that, like this.
Right. Yeah.
Now you can't ban me. I'm gonna argue this because I got evidence to show that I didn't do this, so you can't ban me. YouTube doesn't want that. Facebook doesn't want that. Nobody wants that because nobody wants to go to court over all these things. And so they're on purpose ambiguous, and they just tell you to refer to the rules or refer to the in-license user agreement. They do this on purpose. It's a legal tactic.
Right.
It's so they can have more control. Because think about it. If a local government does something in court, right, we can always refer to another court case saying, hey, look at what happened in this case. You can't do that. So getting more back onto the subject, the information that I've gleaned today, thank you to SperpentX Special Forces, by the way. He posted a video that I looked at, and it explained a lot, or at least it revealed a lot to what may be happening in the background. So let me be very clear before I continue.
I'm going to drop a link to that just so you guys know. Serpent's video is very informative about the whole shadow ban thing.
Yes. Just to be very clear before I continue with this, getting banned by YouTube is within their right because they are a private company, and we do not have any. This is not a government-funded project, so they could do whatever they want. All right. Honestly, I could get banned. I'll explain why, because I'm actually at high risk of getting banned. So, with that said, what's been happening is there's these botnet. There's all these people that have nefarious intentions that spam hundreds of thousands, millions of comments. You've probably seen them. WhatsApp, they look alike. They copy my logo. They,
Telegram.
Say TekShinji, Telegram, WhatsApp. Hey, message me Bitcoin, whatever. Oh, and they even have so complicated bots that talk with each other, make it look like a legit text chain. Anyways,
right.
All this stuff is what's flagging things and getting banned. So
and real quick, guys, before he goes too much further, on the channels, if you guys do see these comments and somebody's reaching out to you saying they're one of us or Red Panda or anybody that's large or a miner on YouTube, check the channel ID. It is on everybody's channel. I believe, what section can they get that in? Teaspoon, do you know actually where they can get that as like a public person?
They can literally just click on their channel and they can see it's a different channel than the one that's supposed to be that they're watching.
Yeah, they could do that too. Yeah. But there is like a specific channel ID.
And then if you go to the About section, you can see the joined date as well under stats.
Yeah, the joined dates are usually like within a couple of months at most. Usually that month or that hour is when these things will get made. So like, for example, big YouTubers that are 100 subscribers plus, if they are within compliance and follow all of YouTube's rules, they can get verified, and then they'll have a check mark next to their logo. That's how you know it's literally them. By the way, guys, to be very clear, if any YouTuber is trying to contact you to talk to them on a different platform other than like something like Discord or whatever, I can guarantee you 100% it's a scam. In fact, if you just assume it's a scam right off the bat, you'll probably catch 99.9% of it, because RPM will never, ever tell you in a YouTube comment, to contact him on WhatsApp. He has a whole freaking Discord, Why would he do that? Why would I do that?
Right.
I don't use WhatsApp. I use Signal and all that, but
his Discord's too big.
And OnlyFans.
Yeah, exactly, right? Yeah, Discord's too big. Why don't you just contact me on WhatsApp? 1 space, 2 space, special character, 3 space.
Oh my gosh. It's insane.
Especially if you see it in that weird formatting with special characters.
They do that on purpose because we block the words and they still get through it with those stupid characters.
Just to be clear, guys, YouTube can fix this, but they have no financial incentive until we start leaving the platform, right? Until we start leaving the platform because of these issues. Really, YouTube is going to keep making money. They don't care, right? They're only trying to fix it now because it's causing the wrong channels to get banned automatically or be flagged, which is causing them to leave the platform, or diversifying, which is not what YouTube wants, right? They don't want people creating, channels on Odyssey and, I'm not going to name all of them because, I don't want to get ChumpChange in trouble, but they don't want that, right? And now that it's affecting their bottom line, they're starting to do more about it. They've taken steps to try to stop the accidental banning. So with that said, did anyone on the roundtable have something to talk about? Because I'm going to explain how I'm at high risk.
Yeah, Crypto Dave wants to know what your OnlyFans is.
My OnlyFans? It's TekShinji's hair at onlyfans.com.
I did have something else to add.
Go ahead, Max.
Go ahead, Maxwell.
So the
that was fake, by the way. Don't go there.
That's not a real place.
I don't know who that is.
Or it might be, but
there was a video that was posted by Serpent. I don't think it was publicly, but he posted it. It was from a major YouTuber that was being warned that he was going to be banned from YouTube. And so he reached out. He was much bigger, so he had somebody like dedicated to him, so he had the ability to chat with somebody. For him, he actually did a joke comment on somebody else's video where he basically did a fake WhatsApp post as a joke. And he even wrote in there, just kidding. But it got flagged by the bot, and that's why he was getting banned.
Well, I mean,
that out.
That kind of makes sense.
One moral of the story is don't joke about that at all in any comments, because it could get you banned.
Yeah.
Now I gotta go unspam Shinji's accounts.
Yeah,
I just
so
spammed
that's
every
why
video.
that's leading me into. I actually do that a lot. Me personally, I go to a lot of people's videos and pretend like I'm a spammer or scammer and say, please sir, I died in the Martian War but was resurrected on Pluto, and then because of Pluto's policies, it's really hard to get GPUs because the tariffs are so high. I say stuff like that all the time, and then I even gone as far as like, message me on Signal, or I say stuff like that sometimes. So. That is not cool because now YouTube's bot is flagging that, and then I'm actually at high risk because of that. So I got to be careful going forward and hope that the war calms down before they catch up to me. So that is a major reason why a lot of YouTube channels are getting deleted, straight up deleted without notice.
Damn, so I gotta go back and like look at all those conversations we had.
Well, I mean, we didn't drop any spam links or WhatsApps or whatever.
Right.
Because I was responding, so I was like partially guilty as well.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, so me and a couple of other people in the community, right? We, if you guys haven't noticed, like, they would release a video, then I go, "Hi, kindly respectful salutations, sir. Lucky gold star +1. Now that I said all these nice things, can you please send me GPUs, sir?" It's always sir. I don't know why, but it's always sir.
Yeah, that's how you can end it. It's just rude if you don't. Come on.
Yeah, exactly, right? And you always got to say kindly, okay? Can you kindly send me a GPU?
You left out friend. They always say friend. My friend.
Hi,
Yeah,
friend.
yeah.
Kindly send me GPUs, sir. My apologies. See, I'm getting bad at
There's
this.
no A's, there's no thes. You gotta cut out every
no
word that's in the
A's,
middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's perfect.
You gotta get your punctuation and grammar wrong, bro. Get in the game.
I just did figure out a great.
Oh, go ahead, Teaspoon.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, real quick, MC in the live chat says, when I owned a firearms dealership, all social media banned me from posting or selling, even optics, like scopes.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
Interesting.
Well, that's
Yeah,
cool
I
that you
mean-
owned a
IRL.
firearms dealership. That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to talk more about that, but we don't want to get ChumpChange banned either, so. Yeah, go ahead, Max Voltage.
I was sitting here thinking, this seems like a business opportunity of writing a sarcasm filter, like helping their bot with a sarcasm filter.
Well, I mean, if you want to get a YouTuber banned, you just go to their channel and you write spam comments if you don't like them.
I'm not gonna cut this out of that video. Why are you saying that? You just told everybody. Now we're all gonna get banned because someone's gonna go and do that.
Well, honestly, the only way this is going to get better is if it gets worse.
Yeah.
Because if we just keep staying at the minimum threshold that YouTube won't do anything, it'll just stay that way.
Right.
Well,
Right.
It was good that it's happening to some very big over.
Oh, yeah,
million,
big YouTubers.
So
Yeah.
I think it may get addressed, but we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately for little guys like us, like when I mean little guy, I mean sub 100, sub 100K subscribers. We don't get a YouTube partner, right? We don't get a partner that we could talk to that could help us out. That's only when you get big and you get your play button. So quite unfortunate, but that's just the way the reality is right now, guys. So if you see any of those spam comments, report them, okay? Don't just ignore it, okay?
Yes, please report.
Ignoring it is almost like enabling it, because if you comment on a chain and it shows up and you just keep going, you're kind of endorsing it. I'm not trying to give you guys a guilt trip, but it's going to hurt us. Unless you want that to happen, you might want to report it or do something. Don't respond to it for sure. And don't WhatsApp them or Telegram them or any of that nonsense. Yeah, so let's just do a quick AMA catch up at the moment, because we've been talking for like over 45 minutes. ChumpChange,
Yeah.
was there any questions I missed or
I
anything?
don't think there's any questions. I think it's all just talking. I think we should probably get to the 3090
Yeah, that was actually
situation.
the next subject. Yeah.
Yeah.
So as mentioned earlier, and probably the thumbnail of tonight's video, if it's on ChumpChange's channel, I actually have two 3090s right here. This is the Founders Edition 3090. By the way, make sure you get subscribed. Video on this coming out of how I got it and actually paid under MSRP for it in person. In fact, hundreds of dollars under MSRP. And this EVGA 3090 right here for the Win 3 Ultra. This is the most commonly bricked card, in fact, with what's going on. So, guys, I don't know if you know this, but we're in a whole new world, okay? It's a whole new world. Specifically, the whole New World from Amazon.com, the game that they made called New World. Apparently that game, allegedly, okay, no, it's not alleged, it's confirmed at this point.
Yes.
So that game has been causing a lot of 3090s, so specifically one of the most expensive pieces of unobtainium in the market right now is getting bricked.
That's a good word.
From that game. So I'll get into the specifics and the science of how it's happening, but basically you play the game and it breaks your card. It makes it unusable. In fact, Son of a Tech actually had that happen to him while he was playing New World on his computer during a live stream.
Yep.
In fact, in the beginning of his video, it's quite funny because you see him take his graphics card.
I thought he was kissing it, and then I had to click
slowly,
on it.
And he just does this.
Yeah, he's smelling it. He's trying to see if he could smell anything burnt. It was so funny. I was like, what is he doing?
What is he doing?
Because it was like, you know how you graze
it.
over a video and it plays like the first couple seconds? So that's what was happening. I was like, I gotta click on this. What the hell's going on?
Clickbait. Yeah, so if you guys haven't seen it, make sure you watch that after this stream or after this video if you're watching the rerun. They are getting bricked. Now, as to the reason why that's happening, it's unconfirmed at this point because there hasn't been like a scientific analysis as of this time. But it has been alleged that when you're in the menus of a certain part of the game, the software on the game is telling the drivers of the card to go to max.
Oh, geez.
Put that pedal to the metal in first gear is what's basically happening. The card's not going very fast, but it's making the power limit at 98, 99, 100 over %. So it's basically, you know, you're in the menus, right? It's only like 60 FPS, some low FPS. And what's happening is the game was telling the drivers, the software, to go, hey, we want pedal to the metal, but shift into first gear first. Because we need to go as fast as hard as we can. So the engine's revved up to red line and it's just staying there. And the car gets hotter and hotter and hotter. In fact, in Jay's 2 cents video, if you guys watch that, he tried to put a thermocouple on the back of the car and he melted it. That's how hot it got.
Oh, geez.
It got really hot. So now I'm TekShinji, and obviously I would have done this myself to see what happened, but getting cards right now is very hard. So I'm probably not gonna do that. But I can say, you know, I got thermal cameras and everything. I pushed these cards pretty darn hard. I'm gonna talk about this a little later, but I've had some Kingpins. I was putting 550 watts through those each. So I can tell you that these cards are pretty darn tough. They can handle a ton of power. So whatever that software was doing to make it do that, it was something that was making it go on beyond its safety limits, and it was actually bypassing them somehow. Now, since then, in the last few days, Amazon has supposedly patched the game, and that does not happen anymore. Now, I probably won't trust it because I'm not going to download it and check it.
Let's put it this way, right? If you've been using a 3090 and you want a new one, would it be a bad idea to at least try it out?
Well, I mean,
because they're gonna replace them all.
If someone was to allegedly go check out the game and stay in the menus and try adjust settings while in the menus, allegedly, that may or may not happen. Oh, that's another part of this, guys. EVGA has basically come out and said, yeah, we're gonna replace them all. Don't worry about it.
I just dropped the link in the live chat. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off for that article.
Yeah, that's fine.
If anyone wants to see it.
EVGA is actually really good with their customer service. One of the best in the industry, in my personal opinion. The only time I've had issues with them when I was being an idiot. In fact, one of my 3090s broke actually, and I actually got that R-made like right away. They have stock set aside to make sure we're not dead in the water. Now, a lot of people might take that and go, oh, they're holding cards. No, we're talking less than 10% of their total inventory is dedicated to RMA, like even less than that, actually. I'm not exactly sure. According to the information I got from EVGA directly, they do have a stock set aside for all cards in the current generation for RMAs because, you know, it really sucks if your card dies right now and you have nothing, right? So yeah, that is the story with the New World, because we actually are in a new world right now with this, with all this going on with GPU pricing and whatnot. So guys, that is what's been happening. I don't know the exact science behind it yet, but that is the allegation, the alleged. This is what's been reported by the community that's been happening. Max Voltage or ChumpChange, do you have anything to say on that?
I'll let Max take it if he's got anything.
Yeah.
No. I
Oh,
don't
he
have
doesn't.
any-
No, actually, Teaspoon, did you have anything about that, actually? Were you reading anything?
I was gonna get to him at
Shinji,
the end, yeah. Teaspoon, since those two got nothing, do you have anything about that?
I was gonna say you sort of stole my thunder. Anyway, so I did a little digging on this, and there's a couple of posts that I found. One on the New World forum that gives some interesting info about it. So this particular post says, so after hitting the play button for New World Beta, the game started to load, followed immediately by fan speeds hitting 100%, FPS dropping to 0, monitors turning off, and the video card is no longer detected. Reboot the PC, everything seems to work fine, even tried a few other games, made sure I had no problems. Hit play on New World again, and the same thing happened, but this time I heard a loud pop, and the 3090 won't get past post on boot up.
Yeah, so whenever you generally hear a pop in a computer component, that's usually like a cap or an inductor or something. You might also hear coil whine. Coil whine has been mitigated a lot in the past few years because they put gels and stuff to help the inductors and stuff from vibrating. But a lot of noises they also hear are very loud and sporadic. Coil whine. It sounds like a hiss almost, like it sounds like steam or something like that. That's what it sounds like. So according to Teaspoon, so that thing is saying they heard a loud pop, right?
Supposedly, yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like, oh, let's just floor it, and the engine goes kaboom. It just grenades the engine. So it could potentially just grenade a part of the card that, is critical to its function and just no longer works.
Right.
I will not be doing that on any of my cards at this moment. If you do have a 3090, I would advise maybe, not playing the New World, because the New World can bring new things that you've never expected, such as a broken 3090, which, is not very desirable right now at any time, but especially right now, it's so hard to get cards.
Yes. All right, so yeah, I mean, that's it's very unfortunate, the whole situation. I don't even know what that game's about, to be honest.
Same. Yeah, I have no idea.
I was briefly looking earlier, and I'm like, I don't know.
We're
what
all
the
boomers.
huge-
We don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what the hype's about, but whatever. I'll check it out at some point.
Boomer.
You what? Mr. Baldini?
What did he say? I heard Shinji say that we were all boomers.
All right, everybody except you.
Only one of us here is actually not a boomer. That's Great Baldini. He's much too young.
Yeah.
Much too young.
Yeah.
So going into that, Great Baldini, how you doing tonight?
I'm just sitting back, enjoying the show.
Nice. That's great.
Where are you sitting?
Yeah, where are you sitting right now?
I'm sitting in my brand new kitchen.
Yeah. Well,
Oh
why
crap!
are you
I
in a
was looking
brand
through the
new
living
kitchen?
room window. Give me 1 second.
Don't be looking at me. That's Max. Max puts it all out there.
How are you enjoying your new house, sir?
Yeah, you done moving?
We're loving it. Yeah, the family's all in. We got in on Tuesday night, but having to go back to the old house and just getting the rest of the crud. I was going to say something else. Rest of the crud we owned. We wanted to throw a lot of stuff away, and it just didn't happen. I like my stuff.
I know how that is.
So yeah, so the sale of that house is this Tuesday. We're finally done. We signed the papers. Now we just wait for the check to show up. So
A fat check.
yeah.
That's it.
And
So was that a couple of mil, a couple of Ks?
yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, Mastermind Crypto. Yeah, he's waiting in the wings. So I got to get my rigs back together. I got to do a new network in the house and a lot of stuff to get done.
Right. Hey, real
That's
quick
awesome,
question.
though,
In the chat, Widowmaker asked if any other cards have been bricked from this game. Do you guys know? I haven't heard of anything else except for the 3090.
Yeah.
but-
So So the 3090 has been the most common one. There's been some reports of other cards also getting bricked, so it's not just the 3090 for the Win 3 from EVGA. I personally just would not play that game anyway because of the danger. But
Right.
this is the most common card that's been getting bricked, at least in user reports.
I wonder
So
what's going
there's,
on with these games, because like that happened to what was that, Cyberpunk or something, with all the PlayStations too. Like same thing happened where there was like, or the Xboxes
no, that
or
was
whatever.
that was just poor coding. The game itself ran poorly to where they removed it from the platform.
Wasn't it like crashing though or something? Like everybody's PlayStations or whatever.
Yeah, but it wasn't. Okay, so with this instance with the 3090, it's a physical failure. It's causing something to break.
Okay.
On the PlayStation, it's like a coding error, essentially.
gotcha.
The crash.
So it's not
The
like
crash was-
related to the same type of issue.
No,
I
no,
gotcha,
not
okay.
even close.
I gotcha.
So the problem with that game just blinked out of my head.
Sorry, it's all right. I'll come back in a minute. I wish I had like
Yeah.
an overlay that I could like throw back into you
New world.
or like away from you.
No, the Cyberpunk. That's what it was. The
Oh,
problem with Cyberpunk was, I mean, I'm sorry, but what did you expect when you took your team and you forced them to work like forever and with no breaks for like years? What'd you think was gonna happen, idiot? Like,
Yeah.
you think they're gonna make a quality product? No, if you're freaking breathing down their neck and don't give them any time and no breaks, and this is the norm.
There's so many memes about like screaming at the dev team for Cyberpunk, and it's hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, honestly,
yeah.
guys, the Silicon Valley has kind of developed this really unhealthy attitude when it comes to stuff like that. Like, I mean, come on, guys, what are we in China? Like, that? No, we're in America. We have rights. We have liberties. We have freedoms. We have the right to enjoy our job and not, have to do it because, well, unfortunately, some people do. But what I'm saying is, it's well documented that the development of that game wasn't necessarily. The wars are normally won when there's internal conflict with the enemy, right? When they start breaking down, we can take over. That is basically what happened. Is that okay? To be clear, there's a whole lot more to it, but part of the reason why the game wasn't that great was because, the employees that was making it, they're overworked, they're burnt out, and you're not gonna get a quality product from someone that's burnt out. Yeah. Anyways, getting back to New World. So yeah, there's been reports that other cards have also been damaged or bricked to the point where they can't work anymore. So I would be careful with that. EVGA, as far as I know, at the time of this filming, is the only one that said they will like basically say, we will RMA your card if it gets broken by this.
Yeah, I just put a poll in the chat.
3090s.
Let's see how that works. I don't know if you guys can see it or if it popped up.
Is it just
Yeah.
the
There it
3090
is.
cards that are breaking?
No, it's other cards too, but the 3090 appears to be the most common at this time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
there's
see what
user
everybody
reports.
else thinks. I just put a
Yeah,
poll
looks
in the
like we
chat,
got a
yes or no.
poll
for,
going in the chat.
Yeah, that's a new option. I never, or maybe it's not new. I just never seen it before.
Yeah,
So
it's like a straw poll or something,
that's
right?
right.
figure I give you guys the option to answer what you think, if they will actually go through with replacing these 3090s or not, because who knows? Who knows?
I think they will. EVGA is a pretty good company. So
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Yeah.
I guess my biggest concern comes down to the scarcity of all the products. Like, how are they going to replace all of these GPUs if it's quite a bit? It's going to be, that's a lot. It's just a lot
Well, I
extra thing
mean-
they didn't expect, I guess.
So like when I got my GPU replaced, they just sent me a brand new one. They didn't send me a refurbished one. It was literally a brand new one in the box. So
Yeah, so it's really
I'm
just going
sure-
to affect the people like trying to get new cards, not people that are getting the RMA cards.
yeah, exactly.
Okay.
If you already have a card and it broke for an RMA-able reason, then yeah, you're pretty much guaranteed to be taken care of. So
That's cool though. That's what's good
yeah,
about
you-
EVGA, so that's nice.
yeah, I mean, I met them at shows. I talked to them. I talked to their representatives. A couple of years ago, back when we had conventions and shows. By the way, guys, if you guys are going to Pax West, it is confirmed I am going, and I will be there for all days of the show. So if you want to see me in person and you happen to be in the Seattle area next to the Washington State Convention Center, I will be there for all days of the show and then some. So
Can you explain
generally-
what that is?
Shinji
Uh,
IRL.
Yeah, Shinji IRL. Pax West. Pax stands for Penny Arcade Expo. Penny Arcade was a comic strip that was made online, and they have morphed over the years into not just a comic strip, but into a convention. The story goes that the creators of Penny Arcade went to E3 or some other con, and they're like, wow, this really sucks. Let's just make our own. And it blew up over the last 15 years into what it is now. One of the largest gaming conventions in America on either coast. So if you guys want to see me in person, I will be there working as an enforcer. So come by and say hello.
That's awesome.
I'll get
all suited
more
up?
into that. Yeah,
Like
he'll see
fanny
me.
pack and all. I can't wait. I
No,
want pictures.
no, I don't wear. I wear a chest carrier. So
Oh, sweet. There you go.
yeah.
You have a
'Cause,
sword?
No, swords are not allowed. Actually, if I see you with one, I will take it.
I want you to wear a
Don't be
GPU
bad.
around your neck with it, like a huge gold chain.
One of these.
You have to. You have to.
One
You
of
have to
these?
represent Misfit
Like
Mining.
that?
Yeah, we want a sticker in the middle of it, and that's it.
Oh,
That's
what is
it.
that
Careful, don't drop
that
it.
you're waving around? Oh, it's just a 2080 Ti. ChumpChange, you know.
That's it.
You know what I can do is I can put these around my neck. These 5700 XTs.
Oh, those
Little
things
mini-
are so cool. Aren't those
Yeah, the
USBs?
Yeah, they're USBs.
Those are the coolest thing ever.
Yeah, Power Color gave them out during shows, so I was able to snag a few.
You know what you should do, actually? On a real note, you should make
Good idea.
stickers of your face. Or do you ever see that guy that, I don't know like who it was or his name or anything, but he went around and he put pictures of his face, like stickers, all over like street signs, buildings, like everywhere. And he got like super like famous or whatever over it. Like I see them all over the city. It's like stupid stickers. It was years ago. But you should literally, in your travels, just take your TekShinji stickers and just place them everywhere, like random places. Until they finally show up one day. Who is this guy and why are there stickers
Yeah.
everywhere?
So
So we
I
hunt
hate
them down.
I hate to burst your bubble, but I actually know quite a bit about. I actually know a lot, in fact, about stickers and the nuisances they cause. So, the average fee for sticker removal at a show is $200 per infraction
No way. Are you serious?
for every sticker. Yes.
Wow.
So
crap.
if they find one of
Well,
your
just don't
stickers,
get caught. That's why I said
You
make
can't.
it make it
it's
something.
my brand.
Well, don't put your brand. Do your face and like make it look
Then
not
it's
so
me.
you.
It
Just
can't
cut
be
the
like
hair.
you, ChumpChange, and hide my face, man. Yeah, so it's about $200 on average. Some shows like Boston, they charge like I think it's like $440 or something, some outrageous number per sticker.
It's probably because
So-
that kid. This probably started when he started doing that years ago.
Well, just an example. Yeah, you know what? Facebook, screw you. You can't sue me. So what Facebook did at Pax West a couple of years ago was like they had all these stickers they were going to give out, and of course, they didn't read the 5 pages of what the rules and stuff for the show. They're like, hey, do you know you're going to get fined for those stickers? Like, okay, so, and we're just like, really? They're like, yeah, we don't care. This is free advertising. $400 a sticker. Who cares? Okay.
What?
And they just started handing out stickers, and of course, guess what? They got stuck over everything, and Facebook got a big bill for that. And
Oh,
they
that's crazy.
did not care. They could care less. They do it every year now.
So you're saying they charge you for passing out the stickers, not even, or are you saying
No,
for
no,
everyone they
if
get
they
caught on the
find-
wall or something?
Yeah, if it's like on the toilets or on the stalls, every time they have to remove one, it's a hefty fee.
Jesus, that's
It's a
crazy.
big fee.
That is
Yeah,
crazy.
stickers are heavily regulated.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, fun
sorry
fact,
to burst your
guys.
bubble.
All you
Sorry.
know- yeah, I didn't know that. So hey,
Yeah.
learn something new
If
every day.
you look above me, if you watch the live streams in Discord, you'll see the wall just above, out of frame. I have passes from all the shows I went through, literally going across the whole wall of all the shows I went through over the years.
That's
That
awesome.
used to be my big thing until this pandemic thing started. All right,
human
so, huh?
Darn human malware.
Yeah, human malware. That's the problem. All right, so that actually leads greatly into our next subject, which is, first of all, was there any questions? I want to go through those first.
I
Real
don't
quick,
think so.
Pocket Change says Shepard Fairey was the artist who put his face everywhere.
Oh, Shepard Fairey.
Yeah, I didn't know his name. I never knew it. I
Nice.
just see it all
Oh,
over the
Cedric
place.
is in the house. Welcome to the live stream, Cedric. Thanks for coming by.
Yes, hello, Cedric. How are you?
All right, I'm looking at the chat. I don't really see anything added to us, so I'm gonna continue on unless someone sees something. Just let me know if you guys see it. What is this? Crypto Shape says, so I'm going now and putting TekShinji stickers everywhere. Places order for 10,000 TekShinji stickers. I actually ran out of the first exclusive batch, so the next batch of stickers, I just got them, and yeah, they're gonna be different, guys. So if you guys ordered within the first couple of weeks of initial release, you got the special ones that won't be made again. So the ones going out now are gonna be slightly different.
Well, 100 stickers then.
You better do it quick. I'm
I
actually.
didn't know I had to order them. Where the heck are they?
Wait, no, you already got them.
Oh, though. Well, yeah. I thought you said you were having new ones.
Yeah. Well, no, they're the same thing. They just. I'm not gonna spoil that. They're different in some way. But these are the ones that are gonna be mass produced. They're gonna be. There's gonna be a lot of them.
Send me 100 of them. I got a lot of places to put them. So.
I don't even have 100 of them yet. I'm getting. You know how much these things cost to make?
TekShinji Pocket Change
Get them.
says.
Send them.
TekShinji
What was that, Teaspoon?
Pocket Change says the new stickers will face to the left.
Please make sure they face correctly. Yeah, it's okay, guys. Actually, if you do get a sticker and you can post it in rig pics, or you could @ me on Twitter. If you guys don't know my Twitter, just go to my YouTube. It's there. You could @ me on Twitter or whatever. Whatever you guys want to do. I got a lot of orders, so I believe over 100 stickers went out in the first 2 weeks that they became live, which was the beginning of this month, I believe. What month are we? Yeah, the beginning of this month they went live. So if you guys want a sticker, there's a special PayPal link on all my videos. Just go click on that, or if anyone wants to copy it, drop it here.
You will get directions in the pack of which way to place this said sticker.
Yeah, that actually does not. That went out only to the content creators and stuff that got the first.
Are you calling us
first
dumb?
one.
Are you calling us dumb? We needed instructions for a sticker?
Only you, ChumpChange, actually.
Damn
no one
it.
else got
I'm
that.
the only one that got that, and I didn't even know until right now. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, I didn't see instructions in mine. Actually,
Shut
no,
your
I did.
face, Teaspoon.
Great.
These are nice stickers, though. You did a good job.
Yeah.
This one got
think-
crinkled under some stuff, but look
Yeah.
at how I'm disrespecting your stickers. I'm sorry. I couldn't have picked a flat one.
Are we
That's
supposed
all right.
to stick them on something, or are we just supposed to collect them?
Well, some people, I'm not trying to say, names or anything, but a lot of people love to put them on their power supplies. So that's a good place to put them, right on your rig.
Yes.
A lot of people like to do that. Oh, by the way, ChumpChange also has stickers. And if you have one of his limited edition ones that he had a limited run of, you're a very lucky man, because he will not be making those again.
Yes, those ones will not be made again. And I actually, what I did was I sold them in Discord, and then basically I wrote down, or the wife wrote down everybody that purchased one, and then I ended up basically pulling a name out of a bucket and giving away 3070 when nobody could get GPUs, because yeah, that's just where all the money went to. So it wasn't like I was actually selling the stickers to keep the money. It was to help somebody out, and it did, so that's great.
Guys, make sure you do not buy the stickers as like cryptocurrency and hedging your bets against the future. I do not believe I will get that big, so if I do, great. But if I don't, I'm just saying, no guarantees. Don't buy them for that reason. I'm just seeing some chatter here in the chat. Let's see here. Oh yeah. Anonymous Miner, that is correct. So if you buy them now, they will come with a sticker holder that is also signed by me, and I sign everyone as the orders come in. So they are signed by me and not anyone else. I could stream that, but it would dox a lot of people, so I try not to do that.
A sticker holder?
Yeah, they come with the.
I didn't see a sticker holder. I only got
yeah,
instructions.
Holder.
Yeah, I don't think
Hold
I got
on
one.
one
nothing
second.
to hold this.
ChumpChange. ChumpChange, why don't you tell everyone about the sticker? Let me go get the sticker holder.
Well, it's a right-facing sticker.
Whoa! Whoa.
No, I'm kidding. The instructions say face to the left, but it's actually it's very nice. shiny. It's
I
round.
just want to know why it has to face. To
I'm
the
just
left.
pissed I didn't get a holder. What the heck?
All right.
I want a signed
So-
autographed TekShinji for when you hit
I
a
know.
million subs from your water cooled 3090 rig. Like, I need this in my life. What are you doing to me?
By the way, I also use Star Trek
What is that?
stamps, so you'll know that
Oh,
it's from me.
StarCraft.
That's how you'll know that it's a legit
Did you have
sticker
to pay
and not
more
a
for
fake
those?
one. No, they're the same price.
Really?
I just got a whole ton of these before they ran out. I think they're
went to-
still available actually.
Went to every
genetics
post
is
office
better.
in the local area.
Sorry.
And then I got a COVID-19 virus stamp. Just joking. It's a forever sticker. It's like a flower or something. Anyways, so yeah, the sticker holder. Show you what it looks like.
It's like one of those
So-
baseball card sleeves.
Kinda. So it comes in this plastic. That's to protect it, because I had some complaints during initial testing that when I shipped this off to various parts of the country and the world, some of the envelopes got wet and it would mess up the stickers in the sticker holder. So they do come in plastic. You can hear it. It's in plastic, and this is what it looks like. It's the sticker holder, just like that.
Can I return these? I want that.
Yeah, no kidding.
What the hell?
And when
Shinji,
you
what the
open
hell? Yeah.
What do you
like,
mean,
I
what the
am
hell?
so like.
When you
you just
open it-
busted out like fresh Pokemon cards on stream, and you like didn't give them to anybody. You gave us these freaking the Team Rocket, ones no one wants. Like, what's happening?
These are my special Sharpies that I use. They will be autographed by me. It'll show TekShinji right here and something here.
Wait, so
You'll
you
have
get
to
two?
Order one.
Oh, it's
Yeah, you get
underneath
two.
where the I got you. It's underneath where the
Yeah,
sticker
underneath.
is. How
Yeah.
do you get the sticker to stay in the middle? Does it slide?
So these, I'll show you.
What? Dude, this is the craziest thing I've seen in a while. I'm like
This
more
took a-
interested in this than I am about the burnt
This
3090s.
was like 1 month of engineering to get right. I sent probably 100 of these to various parts in the country and world
yeah.
to see what would happen and how they would survive, and this is what I came up with. So this holder is a special card. The paper weight has actually been engineered it's been selected for its weight and rigidity, because there's a certain limit on the weight of the envelope when it goes in national, actually. You can't use something too heavy, otherwise you need another stamp. So I've printed these out, and then if you can see, there's a slot. There's a slot that's been cut in.
Oh, nice.
So what happens is
I
the
got
sticker
Yeah. That's a good
slides
idea.
into the slot,
Why are you
and then
so
slides
freaking
into the
smart?
bottom. And then no matter what I do, it won't come out. It
You
might
just pull the
move a little
muscle.
bit, but it won't come out. See? I'm like shaking this thing.
That's
And it won't
crazy.
come out.
You're like an overachiever with
Yeah,
that
shit.
sticker.
What is it, dude? Like, man,
Telling you,
I don't
man.
even know. I'm not mad. I'm
You
just
guys
disappointed.
were wondering why stickers took 3 months to get to you guys? That's why. Because there was a lot of engineering,
Honestly, I wouldn't
testing,
expect
and
anything different.
prototyping.
I wouldn't
Yeah, of
expect
course.
anything different.
Yeah. So
Hey, ChumpChange, how come you didn't think of that?
Shut your face.
So if you guys want a TekShinji sticker, if someone could go to my video and drop it in the chat or whatever, I would really appreciate it. But that's basically what you'll be getting. Again, guys, if you are trying to hedge your bets and just buy them because you think I might get famous, do not do that, because I don't want you to be disappointed if I don't become famous. Hey, however, if I were to get famous and I have like 1 million subs by, a couple of years from now, and you have the original TekShinji stickers, there might be some more added value to that. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, he'll give away one of those kingpins behind him. You heard it here first, folks.
Yeah. How about a 6990 Kingpin? Because by that time it'll be
Maybe,
6990. I cannot wait
I
till
know
we
you
hit
can't.
6,000 series, baby. I'm gonna buy so many 6990s. Oh, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
Oh man. Well, impressive, sir. Impressive. But I still want one.
So that's a little background on all the work that went into making sure that you would get the stickers intact and all that. Now, it's not a perfect system. There's some other issues that I'll talk about later.
Yeah, you
but
didn't send one to us. That's the issue. I sent you a RevTech. I got a friggin' sticker in an envelope, no holder. I'm disappointed.
Yeah, at the time, the holder wasn't perfected yet. If I send it to you at the so, the problem was I wanted a universal release at the same date and time, and to do that, so to ship it to like Yashnik, RPM, all people, different parts of the world. Like one went to where'd it go?
Spain, right?
Norway, I think.
Oh, okay.
So it takes almost 3 weeks to get there. So I had to
Really?
get this all out like a month ahead of time, because they're not gonna show it the first day they get it. They gotta like plan it into something. So I had to send it a month ahead of time, and during that month was when I did testing, or by the middle of that month I was almost done. But by the time we got to the launch date, which was the 1st of this month, I had the holders perfected, and that's when that all went out the week after. So that's why the content creators didn't get one.
No worries, buddy. I'm just giving you crap. They look good though.
I'm glad you like it,
Right,
ChumpChange.
good.
'cause,
Yeah,
um,
it's very impressive.
I have like
tried.
18 of your stickers now. I don't know what to do with them. I gotta stick them all over the house or something.
You already threw them all by
Why
now.
do you
Don't
have
lie to me.
18 stickers?
Oh, because I ordered his
Yeah.
damn hangers.
Yes.
Every time he releases a new product, I order it. Oh, I gotta order the hobbyist minor ones. I forgot that.
No, don't order them. Stop it. I'll trade you.
Yeah, see-
Fair trade.
What-
You give me the first signed one with number 1 on it. I'll give you the hobbyist minor hangers. Fair trade.
Fair trade. Right.
Want
Fair
the
trade.
very first signed one.
Maybe I will number
Then
them
I'll
for
frame it
something
and
in
I'll
the
put it in
future.
I've been contemplating about making a different studio location, so I think I'm going to be doing that in a real soon upcoming video.
Nice.
But I will frame it and put it on the wall once I do, if I get one.
Nice. Yeah. I'm not gonna spill the beans, but I will just say there may be some added value to the stickers in the future. So if you happen to order one today, and a couple of months from now something were to happen, who knows?
Who knows?
Just not
Perfect.
implying anything. I'm just saying. Anything can
You
happen.
do, apparently.
So,
Oh,
Max, do you have
right.
anything to go over tonight? Did you have anything you were thinking about, or I'm just throwing things out there, or anybody, Teaspoon, anybody have anything?
Yeah,
wanna
because
go
if
over?
not, I'm gonna go over the last subject I got on the list, and then we'll close it out.
I might have something to go over in about 35 to 40 minutes.
Oh, is that your ETA?
That's the ETA, yeah.
Yeah. So Max Voltage. As you guys know, Best Buy had a in-person drop of all Founders Editions. In fact, every store had reported hundreds of cards. The one I went to get this one right here had 173 cards. Make sure you guys get subscribed, by the way, because there's gonna be a video about that coming out real soon, probably next week or the week after. Max Voltage, why don't you tell me your experience getting a card?
Okay, well, it actually wasn't my experience. It was my wife's experience.
Oh, really?
What?
Why don't you tell us about
Oh,
that?
jeez. Yeah,
So-
jealous.
First off, get it out of the way up front. I have the best wife in the world.
Yes.
She feeds my addiction, which is great.
Oh, she enables you.
She enables me, yes. Anyway, so she was planning on going down to visit my son, and where she was going, there was a Best Buy that I thought would not be as highly visited, shall we say, and saw that they had
high traffic.
yeah, heavily trafficked. So I thought, hey, maybe if she goes there, she might be able to get one. So unfortunately, she had plans to help my son get his car to a shop or whatever, so they were down to one car. But when they left, she's like, do you want me to go to the Best Buy and see if I can get one? Sure. Probably won't be able to, but fine. 10 after 8, she gets there. She gets in line. She gets the first one. Texts me. She's like, do you want me to get back in line for a second? I'm like, sure. Well, probably didn't figure I'd get anything. She texts me back, got a second one. Do you want me to get back in line? I said, sure. Didn't hear anything, because at that point, the initial line where they were giving out the cards at like 8 a.m., they had shut that down. and so you had to wait for the store to open at 10. So she's back in line at 10, and she goes up to the line. Guy says, "How many do you have?" She's like, 2. He's like, "Okay, here, go over there, you buy your card." The guy behind, the guy says, "Dude, I told you not to come back. You already have 3." My wife knew at that point the limit was 3, but she ended up getting 3 3060 Ti's for $400 at Best Buy for the
A piece.
unnerfed.
That's
To say
really
that
good, dude.
like kept me on a high for a few days
That's
is an
excellent.
understatement. But
Yeah, you got
here-
them for half.
You better
price
have
at
taken
that.
her to dinner.
Yeah, well, she was on a
Yeah, right.
She was actually on a VIP ticket at a concert, group of concerts. So, yeah, she's very happy. I got nothing to worry about there. But
That's amazing, dude.
But here's the moral of the story though is, don't take anything that anybody tells you about what is possible and what's not possible. Try everything. Did I think that she was going to be able to get one at 10 after 8? No, had no clue. If I had time, I would have gone there at the same time she did. But
Look at a whole
she was
rig.
willing to try. And there were still cards left over after she left at like 10:30. So
Man, I should have got a plane ticket and fly over there because it would have been the same price.
yeah, pretty much.
Seriously.
By the time I buy cards and leave.
So the bottom line is that keep trying everything. If you haven't gotten a card, keep trying. Don't let anybody tell you that this is going to work, this isn't going to work. Because
going
the
to
things
Best
that
Buy.
people tell you aren't going to work might work, and nobody else is going to try them. There were very few people that were in the line multiple times.
So is this
Yeah,
the
'cause a lot
same
of people
day
just thought-
that Shinji
Yeah,
went?
same day.
Within hours, I mean.
No, no, I'm
first
saying the
we were
way-
within
the one that
minutes of
Shinji
each
went?
other.
Yeah, same day I went.
So was there
Everything was
like
on the same day.
all right, so it was like a release of a whole new batch? Is that, I thought it was just 3090s. I didn't know it was
No, it was
Oh.
every card from
Oh, that's sweet.
3060 Ti all the way to 3090s.
So now are they doing this again in the future? Do you guys know anything about that?
Nobody knows.
No.
Oh, okay. So it
Nobody
was
knows.
just like a one-time shot, not like every
Well,
week they're gonna be bringing more
so-
cards in or anything.
No,
Okay,
yeah, no.
I got you.
So
Yeah, no, I was
allegedly, the dark web, so not dark web, deep web, the deep web trolling bots, they watch the deep web network to see. The deep web is stuff that's not like Googleable. It's just like stuff that companies use to track data and whatever. The deep web showed a ton of inventory traffic with Best Buy with certain SKU numbers that were related to cards. That's how we knew something was up. And then Best Buy said on the 19th that, oh, hey, this is what we're doing. Then on the 20th, I think it was the 20th, it's like
Yeah.
Tuesday or something, yeah. It was like, that's when, at 10 a.m., at 7:30 a.m. vouchers will go out and you go buy them.
That's crazy.
Yeah, in fact, the
So
one, the
mad
day
I
I
didn't go.
went, yeah, you should have went,
Well,
ChumpChange.
I didn't expect them to be that many cards. Like usually it's like, oh, you see, 100 people online. Why am I gonna get in it? You know what I
Yeah,
mean? There's no point because Micro Center, we're used to it. You know what I mean? Like you've been there, I've been there. It's you're not the first, say, 40 people in line. You ain't getting a card. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's pretty much
I mean,
guaranteed.
this time it was different. This time it was
Yeah,
different.
it's not like that ever. So
Yeah.
that's why I didn't even bother. I wish I did.
Yeah, so
There was actually a Google spreadsheet where people were reporting what the
Inventory.
store representatives were saying, how many cards were at the store, as well as self-reporting people, as far as how many people were in line. And that's why I told my wife to go over there, because supposedly there were, 150, 170 cards, depending on which report was accurate. And yet I was only seeing like 70 people in line. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, there's definitely a chance based upon those numbers if they're in fact accurate. So, yeah, it's and Best Buy has done this before with the 3080 Ti release. So they do announce it. They don't generally tell you how many there's going to be, but yeah.
Yeah, and so at least when I went, nobody left without a card. Everyone in that line got a card.
That's so crazy.
In fact, there was people returning vouchers as people were leaving. They didn't want the card anymore. So, if I would have
Wait,
done
what?
what Max Voltage's wife did and come back, I could have gotten another card, but I didn't.
That stinks. Well, because they
Yeah,
didn't take your
like-
license or anything, right? They just kind of.
Nope. You just had to have a
Oh.
voucher. It was
What
The
did you
difference
not
was
think
that-
to get back in line?
no. I had to go to work, so that was a problem.
Oh,
Yeah.
I got you.
And, sorry, the funny thing is that my wife didn't have anywhere to go with the cards. So when she walked up for her third one,
She has
she's
her hand?
holding
Oh,
2 other
that's what,
cards.
okay. I was like, why is she? What is she, an idiot? Put them in her car. Like, okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah, she didn't have a car with her because the other car was at the shop, and my son had the
shop.
car to go to work for a meeting. So he was coming back to pick her up. Basically he was gone for like 2 hours, and then came back to pick her up.
At
Nice.
least she didn't get like robbed while she was waiting for him to show back up.
Yeah, no kidding.
What the heck? That's
Yeah, she
crazy,
basically
dude. Good
had
for
like
her.
what, $2,400 of merchandise market price. So
Right.
That is true. That
Your
is
wife's
true. But there were
officially
a lot
amazing.
Of other people with very expensive merchandise as well around. So,
yeah.
but yeah.
Yeah, so if you guys didn't know, that is what happened with the Best Buy stuff. Do we have anything else we want to talk about before I
Yeah.
talk about the last
Yeah.
part?
Shinji.
Oh, go ahead. Yeah.
How do I replace this lens? How do I take this off? Is there like a special way? I assume I gotta take the small rig off, but
What? Huh?
on this camera, okay, look at my, can you see?
Oh, the ZV-1.
How do you put the lens on? Like, how do I get this off? Obviously, I gotta take the small rig off, but how do I take do I unscrew it somehow?
You want to take off the lens that you added.
I didn't add anything. I don't know how to put it on at all.
So I'll drop you a video that shows how to do it. It's not public yet,
Okay.
but basically,
I just don't want to I'm not going to get channel locks putting on this thing. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
I have the exact same thing you have at the moment.
Yep.
I'm gonna unscrew it, and the lens just falls off like that. So what I did was I'm
Oh
gonna
wait,
turn
the
this on.
factor. You still have the shutter on? Oh, what the heck?
See,
Oh.
it doesn't interfere.
Oh, I
it's-
thought I had to take the main.
No, you don't have to take anything off. You just stick this on with double-sided tape, and it sits exactly flush. It does not interfere with the camera.
What this is. Ah.
You notice there's like a sticky on it?
Yeah, well,
That's why.
that makes more sense. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not
You
a
wanna
camera
watch
guy,
the-
man.
Yeah, if you want to watch the video,
I'll wait.
I'll link it to you.
I like that's cool. Okay, well, thank you.
Oh,
I
hold
didn't
on,
know.
I put a fingerprint on the lens, and I gotta take care of that before I have a heart attack.
Yeah, he's got this.
OCD.
Yeah. Oh man. That's crazy.
I would do the same thing. That would drive me nuts.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's not gonna make any optical difference, really, but like, I know, so it would make a difference in my brain. Yeah, but anyways, after you put the lens holder on double-sided tape, you can just
Yeah.
screw off the lens assembly.
That's so cool. So I literally
thread
just
it on.
place it right on the middle. All
Yeah,
right.
so I just put it back on like that.
So I'll have to do it. All right. I got you. Now I get it. Makes way more sense. I was so lost. I'm like, how do I unscrew the face of this thing? I don't want to break it.
Yeah, no, you don't.
I'm
You
glad
don't,
I didn't
you don't
try.
modify the camera at all. Don't do that.
Yeah. All right.
That is one of the reasons why I made that video. A lot of people asked me, DM'd me saying, how do I take apart the camera to put this on? I'm like, whoa.
Well, it's like
whoa.
1,000 pieces. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
So Shinji, what was that Chump was just working? I'm not super familiar with the ZB1. I was just curious about what it was that he was looking at.
So,
that he was trying to put on the.
This, what I purchased, is like a wide angle lens.
The wide angle
I
lens
can't see your
adapter.
video
And-
anymore.
and
'cause I
also-
clicked to
Oh,
make it
sorry.
bigger anyways, no, it's all
Yeah,
good.
so it's a wide angle lens, and also like you can do real close-ups with the
So, like, macro.
it's a 2-part lens, so you could put one or the other or together, right? Is that how it goes, Shinji?
So if you have both both elements stacked together, it turns into a wide angle. If you'll have the front element off, it turns into a macro.
That's crazy. That's
Yeah,
super
and it was
cool.
only like $50 too. It wasn't really that
Yeah,
bad
and
for a lens.
the defocusing and the decentering is actually not that bad. Because I
Right.
purposely put
That's
the
super
lens
cool.
on off center to see how bad it would be. It's actually manageable. Like, I would notice, but most people wouldn't. As long as you get it on pretty darn close, you can't even tell the fringing, the color fringing. You can't even see it. Like, well, I could see it, but most people can't see it. Whenever
So
you
cool.
modify a lens like that, you get a bunch of artifacts and stuff. It's actually pretty good for like, what, $50?
Yeah, dude, it's
I mean, it's
wicked
like
cheap.
nothing.
Wicked
Yeah,
cheap.
this camera, everything you see I'm holding here costs less than it costs to fix this lens right here. Not crazy?
Literally. Literally, yeah. And this small rig is awesome.
Yeah, it's got a lot of mounting points on it.
Yeah, it's a million mounting
Yeah.
points, and it's got it protects the camera. Like,
Yeah, it does.
the entire body. It's so awesome. So yeah, I'm just putting it all on my ZV-1 now, and I'm gonna have to go over settings with you later.
Yeah, so guys, just a quick plug, shameless plug. Make sure you get subscribed to my channel because due to due to popular demand, I will be starting a content creator series that will help you guys get the basic theory and the principles of how to get started if you too want to make a video or record on your phone. I'm going to show you guys in that content creator series how you can do it with what you already have in your house. You don't need any expensive equipment to get a good image, and the priority you need to put things in to get engaging, good content. Yeah, it goes audio. Actually, the content is the first one. You gotta have good content. You gotta have content, audio, lights, and then camera. That's right, guys. The camera's at the end. That's the lowest priority.
Well, that's why they always say lights, camera, action, right?
Lights, camera, action. That's exactly right. Yeah. Back in the days
Really?
when everything was on film,
crazy.
right? It wasn't like today where you just press go and stop. After the reel started going and you started filming, you had that's it. Okay, you run out of film, you gotta spend like an hour to put a new one in. Those Panavision cameras with those big reel-to-reels.
That's what
It was
Baldini
very,
does, doesn't
very
he?
expensive.
Don't you do that at the movie
He
theaters?
does the projection stuff.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Yeah, which is all digital. So Baldini, you don't really deal with film anymore, right?
No, this is, God, over 5 years ago, everything went to digital. 35 millimeter was the standard.
Yep, good old
Oh,
days. Full
interesting.
frame, 35 millimeter. That's what my
Interesting,
camera
yeah.
is.
Nice.
Yeah. It is crazy how much digital technology has changed. Because you got to remember, guys, when you shot that movie, okay, you didn't just you have the film, right? You have to edit that film, physically edit it. Then you got to make multiple copies of that film and then ship those really heavy. Remember, some movies are like 2 hours long and you're doing like 23.7 frames per second or something. Those are really heavy and you got to ship those to all these movie theaters. But now,
They were all,
it's all digital.
Like 3 or 4 reels would show up and they'd have to splice it.
yeah, you would
in
see the cigarette
projection
mark, right?
booth. Yeah, and if they didn't do it right or it came off the platter, you'd have a $5,000 piece of film gone
Yeah.
like that.
Man, that's so
Yeah.
crazy.
So
I went
those
to
of
audio
you-
engineering school and I remember doing manual edits with
Oh, actually
razor blade
cutting. Yeah.
tape, like legit, like you do the scrubbing, like the with the
Yep.
scrubbing forward and back to find the right spot, and it was
Because
pretty cool.
after you
actually.
cut it, you were done, right?
Right, yeah, you have to find the right place, and you cut it diagonally so that it's like
Yeah.
a progressive.
Did you have the holder thing where the film slid in and you could just put the razor
Right.
blade in? Yeah,
Yeah,
I remember
yeah.
those.
And it had the different angles or whatever. Super cool. Fun
Good
experience.
stuff. So Teaspoon, you know about the oh no, you did audio?
Yeah, audio
Yeah.
engineering. Yep.
So those of you that are old enough that has gone to movies maybe 20 years ago or so, because they kind of did away with it, there's a part in the movie where you'll see something that looks kind of funny in one of the corners. That's commonly referred to as like a cigarette burn or a cigar mark. That was an indication saying, get ready to load the next reel.
Yep.
That way the film doesn't just stop. Because, I
Okay,
mean, think
you
about
have
it, you're
to
in a movie
find-
theater.
You've got to find a movie that has that and show it to me. I'm curious now. That's interesting.
Oh, well, post-production, it doesn't have it.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, it's when you're in the movie theater, like 20 years ago, 15, 20 years ago.
So
you
break
would
out
see,
the time machine you talked about the other day with max voltage.
We'll just use the Wayback Machine. You could just go look up movie theater film cigarette burn.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I'll
you'll
check
see
it
it.
out.
It looks like an ovular type thing. It's a weird, funky thing. It only flashes for a little bit. In fact, actually, so have you seen Fight Club?
Who hasn't
We
seen
Don't talk about Fight Club.
Have you seen the movie Fight Club?
Jeez.
If you've seen the
I
movie
know,
Fight
yeah.
Club, yeah, well, if you've seen the alleged movie, there's actually a part where he's like a film operator at a movie theater, and he would insert one frame of pornography between the burn marks between the bridging. So that way the kids like would be watching a movie and just be one frame of pornography.
What?
It was really funny. It was really funny. Yeah, it was definitely something not recommended. Let me see. Look at the chat here. I know we've been talking. I got an from Y2K. TekShinji, some drive-in theaters still run reels. Yes. So if you see drive-in theaters, they usually are a little bit older school technology sometimes. Those reels, you'll see that burn mark. Well, actually, the modern ones don't really have it because they got other ways to catch it. But older films had that, and you could see that.
Shinji, oh my gosh. I just put this lens on and it looks fantastic.
Is it? How's it look, baby? How's it look? Does it look awesome?
I was holding it here, right? And I took off the lens, like I'm focused. I have it on like the box in front of me. I took off the lens, and oh my god, you can see the difference.
Like way more field of view.
Yeah,
right?
you can see how much worse it is without it. That's amazing.
Yeah, well, the ZV-1 is supposed to be like, it's 24 millimeters equivalent, which is not. You need like 16, like under 20 to get hand-holdable vlogging. So you can actually see the video that's going to come out is going to be with the lens. The video before is without the lens. You'll see the difference in field of view.
Well, that's why I like my GoPro over the ZV-1. I mean, one, the GoPro is for an active person, it's very stable, but two, it's the width of the angle. You know, trying to be close to whatever you're doing, because
it's not wide enough, right?
You know, we're hands-on, moving stuff or changing things. You have to like hold the camera like way over here, and you're like over here trying to, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you have it like up to here, right? You're trying to, So it's just. And now you can have it like right here.
I'm so excited.
Yeah. Also, make sure you turn on steady shot and active stabilization. Then it'll really like.
Yeah, I did that, and it did fix my footage.
Yeah. The only problem is it does a 1.1 crop or something like that, so it crops in just a little bit for video.
Right.
To help with that stable, because it cuts off the edges to use as stabilization.
But it's doable for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely doable. I use it all the time, especially with the wide angle lens. You don't even notice.
Yeah, you're gonna have to teach me how, like, make sure my settings are good. But this is.
Yeah.
I'm so happy.
I'll come over tomorrow morning. You available?
Perfect. I'll make bacon and eggs, bacon, eggs, and GPUs.
Bacon, eggs, and GPUs. That should be.
I was gonna make a short. I was gonna make a short tomorrow and name it that because I'm opening a box and there's a GPU in it.
Yeah, I actually got to open this 3090 right here. I got from BestBuy. I've been waiting to do a live stream.
It's actually right here. I have two GPUs. One's in the one's in here, and one's in the garage. The 3070 Ti Hollow. I still haven't touched.
Oh yeah, that's a nice card. That's a real nice card.
I can't wait to get it open and test it, but I'm gonna do them both at the same time because people want to see it opened live, so I will do that. But I will open this box in a short tomorrow and show you guys what's inside. But yeah,
that's pretty sweet.
So, how's the chat looking? I haven't really been looking at it.
Yeah, I'm just looking at it right now.
Yeah,
dude, I look like I have like a real camera. I feel like a big boy now.
Yeah, dude, now you got a real camera.
I'm a big kid now.
Yep. That's
I like how
man.
RPM was like, what am I, a pleb? ZV-1? Oh, that was funny. Anyways, someone in chat, I can't read his, the Lar guy or whatever, cook those eggs on the 3090 backplate. Unfortunately, guys, it only goes to 56C. So it's not hot enough to cook eggs.
Dang it! What's
the we could toast
over easy eggs?
That's not even hot enough.
Didn't some guy post a picture of toasting a waffle on a server PSU in RPM?
I think so.
Yeah, literally, it was a waffle, and it was just you could see the burn marks on it from where he toasted one side and flipped it. Oh, it's so funny, so funny.
I bet I could do that with my 700 watts for PSUs.
Yeah, 700. Yeah, they're 700 a piece, right? Blow some nice hot air.
Or whatever. It's really weird so I run server PSUs in my rigs. I've got 3 rigs, each. Well, 2 of the 3 rigs have 2 server PSUs. I've got a 1200 and a 750, and the 1200 typically runs at a higher wattage, so its fan obviously kicks up higher, so it runs cooler typically.
Yeah.
But the 750 is always just toasty. It's really weird.
Right. So
Maybe
I
the
think,
maximum temperature is pretty high.
you know what's actually
Waffle.
a good little topic real quick. So
Oh yeah, definitely.
people that are, so you guys know ETH is not going to be mineable real soon.
What? Mining is dead? It's
yeah,
gonna be over?
pretty much dead. So
Oh my god. Oh.
what people aren't going to realize, and we need to make it aware. Actually, I was listening to Rabid Mining's stream this morning, and he mentioned the fact that the PSUs might become a factor, and it's actually a very good point, and I'm going to make it known on my channel. The ATX PSUs, if that's what you're using, you have an 80% rule. So you're in a safe, range and not causing a hazard or potential fire hazard, basically. And a server PSU, you're fine. You can use the full, 100. And when you guys switch to Raven, you guys are gotta understand that the wattage is gonna be pulled a lot higher than what it is right now in ETH. So
Way more.
please be aware of
yeah.
that. If you have a small 6-card rig and your power supply is already at its 80%, you can't just switch over to Raven. You're gonna have to understand you may need to upgrade your power supply or use a server
add
PSU.
another one.
Or add another
Right,
one. Yeah.
build
So
in
just
that-
I want to make sure
build
that
in that
everybody that that watch my videos know this, because that's going to be a big deal. And I didn't realize it until he actually mentioned something about it today, and I was like, we need to make people aware of that, because most people, I mean, if you're anything like me, I wouldn't even have thought of that. And that's, that's why I'm just trying to absorb everything and pass it on. I want to make sure everybody knows that's going to be a big deal.
Yeah, and
Definitely.
especially if you're new to mining, that's why I tell everyone, especially if you're new to mining and don't know what you're doing yet, calculate your power for the maximum TDP of the card. That way you are 100% safe no matter what. If you calculate your power supply for the mining performance of Ethereum, you're going to be in trouble, because as soon as you turn Raven on, it's going to trip, or it won't work, or you got to turn a card off. You have to cut something out. You can't, remember, this is what I say all the time. You cannot magically create more watts. You need the physical infrastructure to do it.
Right.
You cannot magically create more PCIe lanes. You need the physical infrastructure to create it. So same thing with power supply. ChumpChange is that's a very good point, ChumpChange. A lot of people don't know that.
Yeah, it dawned on me, and I was like, yeah, this needs to be brought up at a few different occasions. So I'll probably end up bringing this up again next week, just in case other people are tuned in. But I am going to make some sort of video at least mentioning that, because I want to make sure people are safe, because that's, like I said, just going to be a big deal.
Yeah, 100%. That's really important, guys. And that's with all things as well. Always make sure you size the power supply to within safety. Now, even on a server power supply that's designed to run 24/7 balls to the walls, I personally wouldn't put them at 100%, because that's just not my style on most things. But you can do that. They are designed for 24/7 continuous operation. The only reason why we have them is because something better came out, or they have gotten past a certain shelf life, like with the police department. Well, it's not like this anymore, but back in the day, when a car hit 100,000 miles, it automatically went to auction. They retired it, regardless if it had problems or not, because they just knew that was a good time point to switch up the car. So with power supplies on servers, after a certain point, remember, if it's like system critical infrastructure, they cannot have a failure. That is not an option. So they switch out the power supply.
Yeah, no, it's true. Very true.
Yeah.
But yeah,
so,
if you guys want, feel free. I'm making a video on that too, because obviously we're going to have to bring awareness to
make
people.
sure you get subscribed to ChumpChange, guys. He has some good stuff.
Appreciate you all.
Yep.
Shout out to Teaspoon.
Yeah, Teaspoon Miner, Max Voltage, not
Great
Baldini,
Baldini as well.
but
If he's still
just
awake,
kidding.
If he's still awake.
Yeah, if he didn't fall asleep on us.
Still sleeping his
He's an
rock.
old timer.
He just woke up. He heard his name.
Everybody's channel is down below in the description. If you guys aren't subscribed to these guys, everyone's got a channel except my wife. Obviously, she's a big part of mine. So, yeah, just feel free to sub to them. But yeah, Shinji, whatever you want to go on, we're good for the next topic.
It's getting kind of long, so I'm just going to save this topic for another time. I don't think people will be really interested. I know Max Voltage will be interested, but just go look up. All I'll say is go look up the 3D Mark Hall of Fame. Click on Port Royal, and you'll see that I'm on there and that I am in fact above GamersNexsus.
Oh, and
number
you're above
22.
hardware too.
Oh, really? Oh, yes. I'm above GamersNexus and Paul's Hardware.
Yep.
That's right, guys. I beat them. And, you know, fair
Prove
and
it.
square, right?
Prove
So, yeah,
it.
When are you gonna do the air conditioning duct?
Wait, where is it?
Oh, that is going to be soon, but not like tomorrow. It'll be next week.
Is it under TekShinji?
What?
Your name? Like how does this thing work? I've never been on this site.
Oh, yeah. So if you go to Port Royal, if you go to 3D Mark, you go to Port Royal Hall of Fame, you'll see TekShinji an American flag. As I said I'm in America. You'll see number 22.
On,
the Hall of Fame.
I don't see
3D Mark Hall of Fame, Port Royal.
3D Mark Hall of Fame. Oh, Port Royal. Okay.
Yeah.
So what's that? What are all the different tabs?
Oh, well, I don't really want to go into it because it's going to be another 45 minutes. And
Oh, jeez.
we're going to push into 2 hours.
Forget
so.
it. You are. Look, it says new. You got a little tag.
Yep.
TekShinji. I'm gonna
Yep.
share
What
this
number am I?
window.
Did
You
it move around?
No, you're still 22.
Yep. Okay, then. That's right. I'm number 22 still.
Yeah, I'm
my
gonna
stock
transition this
setting
real
for-
quick. Show people.
Yep. Go ahead.
All right, here it is. He is number 22. Right here. 29372 on
my
your
score.
3090. So you want to explain real quick like what this is about? Just like on a brief note, like what you did, like testing your 3090 or whatever.
Yeah, I'll just do like a 5-minute thing.
Right.
So essentially what it is, guys, it's a benchmark test that measures the exact length down to the micron of an appendage on the male body. Now, the longer this appendage, the more power you have. It's a totally normal thing. In fact, it's been used in other industries as well, such as your barbecue grill. The longer the grill, the longer the appendage. It just goes hand in hand. Anyway, so on 3D Mark, right, it measures your computer's performance on computation with graphics. So Port Royal specifically measures the performance of your graphical computation. It's like a drag race. It's a top fuel race. Like getting that, quarter miles times in like what, 2-3 seconds, whatever that is, 4 seconds.
Right.
It's that. It's it's balls to the walls, hardcore. This is like computer drag racing. So my setup is dual 3090 Kingpins, as you can see right behind me, these boxes with gold text on them.
Oh, you're 3 above GamersNexus, huh? I was
Yes.
literally scrolling down looking for him. Like, where the hell is he? He's like literally just under you. He's
just under
you're
me.
3 above him, or 2 above him.
3 above him. I actually
That's funny.
tweeted at him, but I don't think he's seen it yet.
Or he's just pissed. He's like, screw this kid. I donated
Yeah,
to him.
no. I tweeted him and I was like, thank you for so much for the inspiration. Now I beat you,
Yeah.
Thank you, sir, for
I'm like, that was
so
the
much.
nicest thing.
for so
Nicest
much
way to
of
insult
inspiration.
somebody ever, Shinji.
Yeah. So basically, it's dual 3090s, and you guys might be wondering, well, TekShinji, how did you get? Well, we put them on the LN2 BIOS. So if you guys don't know, actually, I'm not gonna make this too long. We made them on the LN2 BIOS, and we hooked them up to a giant radiator, the 1260 millimeter radiator that's literally 3 inches thick. This thing's a big, it's big,
Crazy.
She's definitely a thick boy.
Big boy.
She's a big thick boy. So we got that on there. We got it cooling, and we were pulling 1200 watts easy all night, and we just tweaked it a little. Oh, by the way, guys, really big shout out to Mastermind Crypto. Go check his channel out if you know about him. He did help me quite a bit on this overclocking adventure, and we're just getting started, guys. I plan on being closer, I don't know where, maybe the top 15, whatever. I'm gonna go higher because I'm actually in contact with number 10 on the list, Warman. We met each other at the Best Buy, and he is number 10 in the world. So he's gonna give me a lot of pointers. We're actually gonna do some collaborative content in the future, and we're gonna
awesome.
get more stuff on that.
Yeah,
So-
if you guys don't know, TekShinji does do special, live streams in the Discord, and he was doing that, live, which, you know, people could have joined. So if you guys catch him live in Discord, I mean, you may or may not. I think like it's maximum like 20 people can join the stream. And
well, for right now, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we can always up it, but yeah, he does do like exclusive Discord only streams, so that's pretty neat.
Yep. So if you guys are part of the Discord, you'll get those exclusive streams. It's really behind the scenes. It's really down to earth.
He wears shorts.
I wear shorts, and
Yeah,
if
like
you stay
super
long enough,
casual.
you'll get a real casual, you know,
Man bun,
Yeah,
ponytail,
skinny white-
anything's acceptable.
Yeah, skinny white leg.
skinny white legs, everything. You'll see everything from head to toe. I'm not going to describe anything that happened the other night because, you know, reflections be reflections.
What's your imagination?
So anyways,
alive?
moving on from that, yeah, guys, if you make sure you're part of our Discord. The reason why I do it in Discord is because that's the testing phase where I'm still tweaking the hardware, because it's not ready for YouTube yet. I have a certain standard to the level of the content on YouTube, but after feedback from the community, I might just put it there. We'll see. A lot of people seem to want to watch that stuff. It is not really related to mining, but it is because, I mean, think about it. The more you can push a card, the more hash rate you could get out of it, right? So hopefully we can do that soon. I will be doing something tomorrow afternoon, so make sure you guys stick around for that if you guys want to see it. I'm not sure what it is yet. Maybe it'll be some 3090 testing and some. I'm not sure yet. I'm still figuring it out because I've been so busy.
Clash
with,
of the
all
GPUs,
stuff
is that what
going
you're
on.
telling me? Clash of the
Sorry?
GPUs tomorrow?
Clash of the GPU. Oh yeah,
No,
me
Clash
and Mastermind.
of the
Clash of the
GPUs.
GPUs.
Oh, Clash. Yeah, me and Mastermind are gonna have a rip Mastermind,
Hash
rip
off.
TekShinji.
Oh,
We're gonna
I'm
have a
super
hash
excited. I
Yeah,
can't
we're
wait.
gonna
And
have a
that's
hash
in
off,
Discord.
so-
That's awesome.
Yep. Oh no, that's not happening tomorrow, but we are gonna do that.
At some point, yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be probably end of August. We're actually getting that organized right now. It'll definitely be after August 15th because we're gonna do all that after that point live. So me and
That's sweet.
Mastermind, he's gonna put his two dual 3090s in, and I'm gonna put my dual 3090s in, and I'm just gonna kick back and drink a martini and click the go button, and he's gonna be like going around doing all these things. I'm just gonna be casually drinking a martini, and he's, you know, I'll be beating him up.
Well, because you're
Well,
going to
maybe
use
a
your
little bit smarter.
kingpins, and he's going to use what?
exactly.
For the win threes, or is he using...
He's gonna use FE 3090s.
Oh, yeah, you're definitely going to smoke him.
Yeah, I'm gonna,
You're
even-
going to smoke him.
yeah, I'm just
Those are
gonna.
brain worms.
My stock settings will probably beat his overclock settings.
Max, you son of a gun. Hold on.
Gotta get out of the box though.
Hold on, I gotta move the camera because people can't see you. There we go.
Oh, Max.
This is Mr.
You-
Max.
You gotta
Oh,
deliver.
wait,
it.
hold on.
Wow.
You haven't even touched these things yet?
No, I hadn't touched them.
They just got
That's
delivered.
why you said you had something to talk about in the 30 minutes. I got you. Okay, I was like, what the hell is he talking about? I thought you already had them. I didn't know you
Nope.
showed us a picture of your wife's
Nope.
picture.
There
That's
was
awesome.
one,
They were
Yeah, they
coming
just got
from
delivered.
the country.
So I want to know where they're sleeping tonight. Are they gonna be in your room?
Yeah, so that's what we were talking
Max
about
just
earlier.
realized
Max
all the boxes are empty. His wife sold GPUs inside.
just
She
opened the
scalped
box.
them.
All right, $800. First buyer.
She needed money
Like
for
at
the
a concert.
concert, you know?
Yeah, it's like at a concert. Got experience.
Oh, that's excellent. Thank you for sharing that, Max. That was great. Tell her I said she is a savage.
The real savage.
Yeah, she is. She is very. I don't even know. I'm impressed. I'm beyond impressed. It's ballsy. She walked back in with GPUs in hand to get it.
In hand. Yeah.
I can't believe
Speaking
that.
of which,
dude. It cracks
speaking
me
of
up.
which, Max Voltage,
Oh.
don't you wish you had one of these with you?
yes.
Yeah. This
Yeah.
piece of paper is the magic right here. You know
Yeah.
what this smells like?
Money.
Smells like $150. That's what this smells like. Oh, what is this?
What is
Don't
it,
worry about it,
10%
guys.
off or
Make sure you
something?
get subscribed. Make sure you get subscribed.
I know I had one of those for my birthday month, but unfortunately, I couldn't get anything in my birthday month
Why is that?
because we didn't have any cards available back then.
No,
My
wrong
birthday
answer.
month.
It's because you didn't send your wife to go do it for you.
No, we didn't have
She would have came home with cards, Max.
it.
She's
Sure.
like, I don't know what you guys are talking about with this GPU shortage. That was so easy. She shows up with 3 of them.
Oh man.
Oh, it's so great.
All right, guys. So we're gonna look at the chat real quick and see if there's anything, and then we're just gonna go ahead and end it. I'll talk about the benchmark stuff next week because we're getting kind of long here. Let's see. Great Golden Wolf says, TekShinji gonna have fun playing New World, Amazon's biggest killer. Yeah, it's definitely a killer. It knocks everyone dead for sure. The hobbyist miner, TekShinji is such a trash talker. Yeah, exactly.
Yes, it's on water, Cedric, by the way, what Shinji tested his kingpins on. It was water.
Yeah, if you guys want to see a picture of the rig that I used to test it, go into our Discord under rig pics. I will post it there right after the stream.
Perfect.
We got Panda in our last, 2 minutes?
Oh, RPM just showed up, huh? Hey, how you doing, man?
What's going on,
You playing StarCraft tonight or what?
Smash that like.
Just joking. I don't know if anyone's
Oh, what's
gonna
up,
play
Panda? How
tonight.
you doing, buddy?
Yeah, Panda's here.
And we also have the hobbyist miner in the house. He's also got a YouTube channel. Yeah, we got everybody that has a fantastic YouTube channel that's a part of the Misfits is down in the description below. I might be missing a few, but I apologize if I am. Just let me know and I will add you to the list.
Cedric, just full disclosure, I was using bin cards. They were top of the line kingpins, and yes, it was on water. And not only was it on water, it was on a 1260 millimeter radiator. That's what is it? 100 millimeters thick? No, 200 millimeters thick. So that's full disclosure. Is I had a little bit of an advantage.
Panda just donated. Thank you so much, the 25 Canadian. He said, this is for Pocket Change for donating to me earlier. I know you and ChumpChange split finances, so this better get to her.
Oh. You hear that, Pocket Change?
It will.
You heard it here first. It
Will. That's so funny.
I donated $5, Panda, and what? You're
Well, you'll probably get $5 out of that because it's Canadian and then YouTube.
$5 obviously
Right.
equals
I know,
5 Canadian.
I think that's why he was doing that.
Now we know how Canadian math translates.
Yeah. Hey, he says in his videos he's
Canadian math.
it's Canadian.
It's a good thing they don't ban for math, all right?
Well, thank you, Red Panda. I will just
Thank you so
simply
much,
say
RPM.
thank you.
Yeah, we haven't heard her all night. You show up and she's on in 5 seconds.
All of us
What the hell?
Both kids just fell asleep at the same time. Like,
Right.
It was like the Three Stooges up there. I guarantee it. She just grabbed them both and ding, and they went to sleep.
Yeah,
Go to bed right now.
I wish. Nope.
Oh, so funny. Oh, that's cool. Panda actually watched or is watching the Meet the Miner I had with the hobbyist miner. That's awesome.
Nice.
It was a good conversation. It was. And I'm assuming, I believe actually, the hobbyist miner is basically going around and he's going to be reaching out to all of us, more or less, like everybody that he can to get on. So, Panda, I want to hear
awesome.
it. Just saying.
John Garman, what are you talking about? I have no idea.
John Germain, what's up, man?
John Germain, how you doing, buddy?
YouTuber's
Haven't seen you in a
Oh,
little
sorry,
bit.
John Germain. My apologies. I read that wrong.
Yeah, you always say Garmin. I always kind of giggle to myself.
John Germain. I don't know what you're talking about.
Teaspoon
man.
dies a
Not a
little
GPS.
inside every time you say it wrong.
The only YouTubers that I know that talk about my water cooling skills are ChumpChange and Teaspoon and the people here. I don't know, unless you're talking about them. Unless something happened I don't know about.
Sorry, I missed
Oh,
that.
right. No, he said, what did he say? John Germain said, YouTube, TekShinji, YouTubers talking about your fantastic cooling skills. I don't know. I haven't seen anything about it.
YouTubers.
At least not yet. Well, we are all YouTubers.
Well,
technically.
I was, maybe he's talking about in the hobbyist miner, because I was bragging about you a little bit.
Aw.
Yeah,
Yeah, I actually
I
did
was.
watch the whole thing,
I
ChumpChange.
was.
Don't you
You were.
even think.
Yeah, we kind of explained how, I explained how I met both of you and, my thoughts behind grabbing you two and how I needed that water in my life because being a plumber, man,
Blush.
it's just, yeah, you got me right to the heart.
I actually have a special applicator right here, just on the table. Filled with water right now.
Excellent.
Special water, deionized, demineralized, distilled. Good water.
That's so awesome.
Weird.
Yeah.
If you try to drink this, you won't even taste it. It's weird. Just feel the
Triple
texture in
D
your mouth.
water. Shinji and myself are absolutely going to do a collaborative water cooling build at some point.
Yes, that
We have to.
a chump change. It's not a if. I mean, it's not a question of if. It's a question of when. It's happening.
Absolutely.
will
Actually, so you can, on that note, so you can buy water blocks for almost any card, right? Or am I wrong?
A very small subset of cards. Yes. Generally, in the higher. Okay, so if we had like 4 cards right here, right?
Yep.
10, 20, 30, 40, right? Let's say
Yeah.
those the 30 and 40 would most likely have blocks. Everything underneath, probably not.
So like saying like the for the win 3s I have, like the 30, 90, 80, 70, would they be water blocks for all of those or not for
Yes.
the 70?
In fact, all 3 of those cards have water blocks. I can confirm.
Okay. Are they same or are they all different?
They're different.
Okay.
Well, they're
Because
yes
they're the
and
same
no.
size
So-
card. That's why I was wondering. I didn't know if it went
So
by like the size.
3070 block is different from the 3080 block, but the 3080 block is the same as the 3090 block.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah,
All right, makes
but
sense.
that's also very specific for that generation and for that family and for that subset of cards.
Right.
So EVGA, okay, 3090 generation and subset for the Win 3, specifically for that. It will not work for an XC3.
All right. So I need to get 3 more for the win 3s, any one of those, and we're gonna put some water
Actually,
on them.
I have them right here if you're interested.
Hey, Chump, real quick, you got a new YouTube subscriber, like the VIP joiner.
Oh, geez.
And we
I didn't
also
even
got
see
a
that.
super chat from Mr. Boris himself.
Alex, welcome to
really?
the ChumpChange VIP, and yeah, I appreciate you very much. Thank you so much for that, Boris. Thank you for the $25. You're crazy. Appreciate that, buddy.
Thanks so much, Boris.
Good to
man.
see you. Good to see you.
Horses.
What was that, Baldini? You broke up a little bit.
Sorry, man. I'm outside trying to get the damn dogs in the house.
Oh, okay.
He's cleaning up dog crap
Sorry.
as he's talking to us.
Yeah, chump change. These are the water blocks for the 3080 and 3090 for the Win 3.
What? And you don't need... Oh, you do need them though, right?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna. Well, I mean, we can always get more. I'm just saying, I literally have
Yeah,
them.
show me what... Like,
Okay,
send me pictures
so,
of those later so I can check. Because I want
Yeah.
to... I
Chump,
want to...
now we've got a super chat from Alex.
Oh, geez. I just saw that. All right. Yeah, that's
He
weird.
just
You get it
joined
before
in
I
with
do.
a super chat. I don't know.
It says, first, thank you, Alex, for the $20 donation. Love the content and projects you do for the community. Thank you and your team for welcoming everyone on your Discord. Here's to more hangers and playing some StarCraft 2.
StarCraft 2.
Oh, this is Chili. All right, that makes sense. He's Chili and
this is Chili.
yes,
Oh,
okay,
How you doing, Chili?
okay, makes
Hey,
total
nice to see you,
sense
man.
now. See,
Yeah, I see
don't.
you a lot in our Discord. I see you a lot, and
He-
I really appreciate you, man.
He wants to play StarCraft with us. I don't know if he played with you yet. I am terrible at that game. I'm like, I gotta figure it
Yeah,
out.
Chum
But-
Change, you're not allowed to play StarCraft anymore.
I know. I'm just gonna watch you
I'm
guys.
just joking. I'm messing with you, dude.
But I gave it a valid effort.
Warm.
All right.
I played one.
Yeah, so if you guys don't know, me and a few other VIPs, a few other YouTubers, content creators, we generally play video games, usually in the evenings sometimes. We don't really have a scheduled time type thing. We might make it into a content piece in the future, or actually we probably won't, because we want it to be real down to earth. We're just hanging out, playing games.
Right. You guys
If you
come
guys
and
want to
chat
come
with
and
us.
check it out, yeah. The only rule we have is basically to be respectful and don't do bad things. That's basically it.
Right.
We talk.
flip the
We talk. There's no YouTube censorship we got to worry about. We can talk about whatever we want. You know.
Yeah. You guys can jump in
Yeah.
the Discord. It's literally its own little. What is it? Noob Gaming or something? You guys named it.
Yeah. Noob and Friends Gaming.
So yeah, you guys can jump in. I mean, you can mute yourself or you can talk. It doesn't really make a difference to us. But yeah, you can listen to us just hang out and chat. We're all normal people, you know? So if you guys are more than welcome, please join us.
Noobs
See us
and
in there,
friends are
jump in.
normal.
We're not going to call you out.
Rub
We
shoulders
might
with
say
the
like,
founder.
oh, this person just joined and say hello. But if you don't respond, we're not gonna be upset that you're not talking. Like, you can totally keep yourself mute. You don't have to say anything. Just come hang out.
Totally fine.
Yeah, but just so you know, guys, if we are playing StarCraft and we're trying really hard, we might not like be engaging in conversations. Just keep that in mind.
Yeah, they get like real serious about that stuff.
Yeah, we like strategize,
yeah,
especially if
yeah.
RPM shows up. He's like really good.
Yeah, I'm terrible, so I can't even play that. I just play
Actually,
like Call of Duty or Diablo, and you guys do your thing.
You know what I learned?
I just watch.
You know who's really good? The hobbyist miner.
Nuh-uh.
He's dude.
He just said he wanted to play. I was just telling him I play
I
Diablo.
had no idea how good or bad he was. So I was just like kind of casually playing, not really trying hard. Dude, he comes over to my base. He backdoors me, right? And then he like just lands all of his troops. Then he starts kiting and start doing advanced tactics. I'm like, okay, this guy's not a noob. He knows what he's doing. He's really good.
Oh, I totally want to
He's
see
good.
him beat you. You guys got to have a noob off.
No, he's like
got another
he's
super
like
chat, I
advanced. He's better than me, like by a lot.
Yes, anonymous miner. Thank you so much. You said one more than Panda, and it's USD, not that CAD. I'm gonna drop a link to the anonymous miner's channel in a second. Let me just get
Yeah.
back
So
to it.
anonymous miner is also another YouTuber. He's up and coming, guys. If you want to give his
Yes.
channel a like and a subscribe, he's got some cool content coming up, and he's got a lot of like alternative energy stuff going too. And he's also a miner just like us. So go check him out, guys. He's a cool guy.
Yep, appreciate you. Thank you
RPM
so much for that.
Go ahead, ChumpChange.
No, I just wanted to say thank you to him for that $26 donation. Really
thanks so
appreciate
much.
you.
RPM says TekShinji is beyond normal. Yes, I am not normal. I have issues. I know this.
DJ Waters, yes, I am obsessed with Diablo 2. I used to be, all right? I'm not anymore, but the Resurrected coming back, I am super excited. So I will absolutely be playing that in Discord. I might end up streaming that on Twitch at some point, but I don't know. I mean, it really depends. I might stream it on YouTube, to be honest. I don't know. I've never streamed gaming, so I don't know how it works, but it won't be on this channel. This is like, you know, crypto stuff, so.
Cedric says, don't listen to ChumpChangeXD. He is not normal people. Dude owns a forest. Normal people don't own forests. That's 100% correct.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's nice. I love it. I can't wait to like do stuff up there. I just love the river down back, man. It's like so relaxing.
Dude, I'm so jealous. That's
It's
so awesome.
so cool. I can't believe we found that. So like, funny story, my wife, we were looking at properties. I wanted to get land. Like, that's been like a big dream of mine. Go get land and like, let's build a house or do something. Like, just I want land up north, you know, in the woods. We can go camping or do whatever. And we went around like all day looking at a couple properties, and it was getting the end of the day, and I'm like, I'm frustrated at this point. I just want to go home. And the wife's like, this one's so close. Let's just go look at it. Let's just go take a peek. And I'm like, no, it's not even worth it. I don't want to. Like, let's just go. She's like, come on, let's just go look. I'm like, whatever. So we went over there, and honestly, I was like, I am so happy I listened to you because that was like the best decision ever, because we bought it. Like, it was perfect.
Pocket change for the
ChumpChange,
win.
Yeah.
I'm driving my trailer onto your property next week, so just don't be alarmed. I'll set up an array. I'll tap into your house. Don't worry, you'll get power. I'll put a little water mill on the river.
Yeah, right. I know. Imagine, that'd be so cool. But I don't think it would work.
Ooh, you could probably do a heat exchanger and water cool your rigs that way.
Yes, that would be neat.
So-
Huh? Alex had
So,
a question. Do you want to read that, Teaspoon?
Yeah, so he says, all right, I was thinking about this today, and it's a legit question. I would love to start a channel, but would like to maybe focus on something different than all of you guys. Thoughts? Discuss.
When you say different, what do you mean? Like, you, in the crypto space still, or... I mean, let's be honest, right? We could, if we wanted to, all make the same exact content, but it's never going to be the same, because your personality is what people get attached to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like I copy everything ChumpChange does, and it doesn't work for me. So obviously, you know,
he has to go buy expensive stuff. No, I guess we all do at some point. But so what I'm getting at is, it really doesn't matter what you make the content on. Just just do it, man. Just make a video. It doesn't even matter. Like literally, just show your rig, walk around, talk about it, get comfortable on camera, and post it. See if people watch it. If they do, they do. If they don't, they don't. But you know what? You're more than welcome to post it in the community section in the Misfit Mining Discord. I will add you to the bot. It doesn't matter to me. If you guys want, that's totally fine. Just message me. Let me know you want to be added to the bot if you have a channel. And it's totally fine. It's not going to at everybody, but at least everybody will be able to see that you posted a video, and it might help you guys get some more views.
Yeah, so my only thought on that is remember, content is king. It doesn't really matter what equipment you have, as long as you have good content. I mean, look at Red Panda Mining's channel. His content's great. I mean, his audio's pretty bad. His lighting's bad. He uses the wrong lens on his camera.
The wrong
it
camera
has
for years.
vignetting. The ISO's always off. I mean, he has so much grain. The focus is wrong. The depth of field isn't correct. He doesn't even hold his camera on a tripod. Oh, sorry, he's here. My bad. Anyways, his content is great. He's got over 100,000 subscribers. And guess what? He doesn't need to change anything. That's what I'm trying to say, guys. You don't need all this stuff that I have. I only have this because I am a professional. I do this professionally. So if you have a good idea, dude, there's people that have channels that they talk about like the weirdest things and they explode. There's people that are into any niche that you can think of. If you want to be like, okay, I'm gonna talk about green Pintos from 1967 or whatever with this radio with this knob, and it's gonna be only about this knob. Today we're talking about the green Pinto radio knob. You could make a channel and people will watch it because the niche is what you need to do on YouTube.
Panda's pissed. He's trying to ban you.
He's trying to ban me?
Could I put something out there real quick?
What's that?
Yeah, what's up, Baldini?
I just want to apologize to Red Panda if that was him that friended me on Instagram today.
No, so that wasn't. Actually, we should probably touch base with people on that. If anybody got messaged by Red Panda on Instagram today, it was not him. He doesn't reach out to anybody first. So, I mean, that goes for every one of us. We are not going to reach out to you first. We have way too many things to do during the day. We don't have time to reach out to random people. So we're not giving you anything. We're not trying to give you pointers. Unless you ask us or need help, we're not reaching out to you. So just know that, okay? It's probably a scam like
Well,
Well,
Shinji said
now I'm
earlier.
gonna go cry myself to sleep because I really.
I knew you were acting funny today. Jeez.
I was just kidding. I've even been on Instagram today.
She has a crush on RPM.
RPM, you know I love you. You know I love you. I only say those things in love. Yeah, if you guys didn't know, he uses the wrong lens on his camera. That's why it looks like that when he films. Just putting that out there.
Hey, I don't care. I love his hands. They're beautiful.
Maybe he'll go spend $3,000 on a lens now.
Shinji, John
We
Germain
don't
said,
have, we
what?
don't all have Shinji money.
What was that, Teaspoon?
So John Germain says, what? ChumpChange isn't Jensen?
No, he's not. He has the jacket, but not his face.
Oh man, that's so funny. But yeah, I don't think. Does anybody else have any last questions kicking around? Because I totally want to go game a little bit before I have to go to sleep.
We're gonna go game. I'm gonna go pop some popcorn. Game. RPM says, TekShinji. I know, unfortunately.
And what did he say? I think he said you're the only one that ever called him out, and it's been so long. He said he's never been called out until you.
The only reason why I pick on Red Panda Mining is to give you guys an example that I'm being serious here. The content is really king. Like your equipment, all that really doesn't matter. If you have good content, people will come. People will come to watch it. One thing great about RPM is that he is such a shill for all the companies. No, I'm just joking. He's not a shill. He's down to earth. He's like us. He's like you and me. He's a normal person. And that's what really, at least that's how I got into it. And, the first video I saw, I got to see his feet. So that was a big plus. That was a really big plus.
Yeah.
He does get some nice sneakers. They're usually pretty bright.
Yeah, he has those nice blue ones,
Yes,
right?
yes. And congrats on 138,000. Jeez.
Oh
Good
my,
for you,
wow.
man.
Yeah,
He was like, what, 80,000 sometime this year?
Yeah,
Man.
so like I started
Oh my
following him back in beginning of 2020. Like I said in the Meet the Miner session, the hobbyist miner. And yeah, I think he was like literally 8 or 14. I don't know why those two numbers stick in my head, but he was that low with sub count, and in this amount of time, literally a little over a year, he's came this far. It is just unbelievable. So congratulations, because you're doing great.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
I mean, RPM's really got something good going over there. It's really awesome. I'm just a little jelly.
And he, if for anybody that's interested, he did start a new like segment type deal where you can basically buy his time. You guys can pay for a half hour, whatever with him. He's gonna be on camera the whole time, show you his face. No, I'm just kidding. But it's basically you could ask him anything you want. He can give you some pointers. You guys need help building a rig. You can I'm sure you can share your video with him or something. He's got a lot of different options. So yeah, if you guys want to check that out, feel free. He'll be promoting.
Yeah, I mean,
his
I
channel.
personally recommend 2 hours because it's really hard to finish everything in only 30 minutes. I take at least an hour.
How long
normally.
how long have we been going right now? We always try to go not more than an hour, and it is always
2 hours, 15 minutes.
Real quick, John, how do you say his last name? Germain. John Germain. By the way, John Germain, I'm not saying your name wrong on purpose. I actually have a hard time with it. John Germain, TekShinji could get a job at B&H Photo with his lens skills. Believe it or not, I actually am not good at what I do. There's people that are significantly better than me in my industry. I am probably the bottom of the barrel. So if you try to hire me, I tried to warn you. Let's see here. All right, so is there any other questions?
Let's see. There was a message from Cedric. Oh, Cedric says maybe Red Panda Mining is a terrible videographer, but he's an incredible storyteller. Almost sounds like Morgan Freeman sometimes.
I would love Morgan Freeman to narrate my life.
Today in crypto.
I can't do a Morgan Freeman accent. I can't do accents. I can't even do an Asian accent. It's pretty bad.
I can't even do an Asian accent.
Yeah, I can't even do an Asian. I like suck at accents. That's one thing I'm really bad at. That's not where I was blessed with skills. All right, so.
Oh, Panda wasn't here. Real quick, Panda, I got a big boy lens for my camera. I'm excited.
Yeah, he got a big boy lens.
Yes, I did. It's fantastic. I'm so
excited. He got
the
wide angle adapter for his ZV-1.
I can't wait to use this. I really can't. It's
John
so
Germain
nice.
says, it's okay to say my name wrong. Yeah, I can understand that, but, oh, hey, look who showed up. Looks like it's Brandon Coin.
What?
Hey, Brandon Coin. ChumpChange, it looks like you got another
Brandon
super
Coin.
chat.
Thank you so much for the $5 donation. What's going on, man?
Yeah, John Germain, I'm going to do my best to say your name correctly because being someone that has a funny last name, Sagra, a lot of people have a hard time saying it, and I know how it feels, man.
I now know how to pronounce your last name.
Shinji So Sagra. That's how you say it.
You are so Sagra.
So Sagra. You guys want to dox me, go right on ahead, but when you do come to my house, make sure you go around back, otherwise I'll shoot you. Go to the front door. They don't like that.
You live in the mother-in-law apartment behind the White House.
Yes, yeah.
That's so funny.
Suit B, not Suit A. That's the White House. Okay, come on, guys. Who do you think I don't live at the White House. We just share the same address.
Red Panda says, the hobbyist miner, I started my channel for like 6 months on a OnePlus 6 phone.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that makes sense. Some of his really early videos are definitely phone videos, for sure. Yeah, I mean, that's another thing, guys, real quick. You don't even need to buy a camera. That's what I'm going to show in my content creator series, that your phone is literally one of the best devices for shooting video. It's all inclusive. It has everything you need in it, and you could even edit and upload on your phone these days.
It's true. It's crazy. Yeah. There's crazy apps.
Like if you have an iPhone 12 or something, you're golden. That thing produces really good video. I hate it because I could see all the artifacts in it and the software stuff, but it is very, very good. Very good. All
I'm
right.
interrupting because Brandon Coin is waiting for his baby to arrive. So I want to say
What?
congratulations.
Dude,
to
congrats.
Oh,
everyone.
congratulations, dude.
Dude, this is gonna be the
Congratulations.
best moment of your life, and then you're gonna get home and it's gonna cry, and it's awesome. It's awesome. Just cherish it. You might hate it at times, but you're gonna miss it. I'm telling you. When they're that little, it's
Definitely,
like
dude.
it is like. It's like a love-hate. You love them to death, and like you do get annoyed, but you know what? It's all for a good reason. And when they stop crying, like, you know, constantly, like babies start talking and stuff, it's like, man, I miss that, you know? Even though you didn't get any sleep, you're gonna miss
dude.
it. I'm telling you.
Red Panda told
definitely.
him to turn on the live stream from his phone now.
No, seriously, congratulations though. I hope everything goes
man.
well. I hope your wife and kid are healthy and everything's good. That's so awesome.
I got one question for you, Brandon Coin. One question, just one. When you hold your baby for the first time and when it looks at you, are you gonna be wearing your sunglasses? That's all I want.
Yeah, your dad's a certified badass.
Yeah. Oh, ChumpChange, we got
So
another
awesome.
super chat.
Austin Wells, boss. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you. That's so awesome, man. I'm so happy for Brandon Coin. That's so cool. I'll never forget that. Like, being in the hospital is like, it's the best feeling. It really is. It's so exciting. But
All right, guys. So
Yeah.
we are running pretty long here, and we are going to go ahead and start ending it. Even though everyone shows up at the end to these things, I don't know why. Everyone shows up right where we're about to end. Because
That's
we
what
are going to
happens.
go do some stuff. So Brandon Coin thinks, no glasses inside here. All right, okay, all right. I was just thinking, like a chicken. The first thing they see, they imprint on, right? So I know humans aren't like that. Yeah, thanks for RPM for showing up and saying hi. Thanks to Brandon Coin. Congratulations on your baby. Thanks to everyone that's joining us here tonight. We got a lot of people watching right now. Thank you for
76
all.
watching.
Yeah, 76, man. Thank you for all the super chats. Thank you for all your support, guys. Remember, we are part of the Misfit mining community. ChumpChange, all of us, we are all in this together. We are not separate. We have our own channels, but we work together as a community in the Misfit
are
mining
one.
Discord. We are one. We are one. So if you guys don't know, please get subscribed to ChumpChangeXD. That's the channel you are currently watching it on. If you're watching this on the rerun, you'll be watching it on my channel. Please get subscribed if you haven't already. If you stayed this late to the video, well, you got more stamina than me because my health bar went to 0 at the halfway mark. Again, guys, you have... what was that?
oh, it's so
that's
funny.
awesome.
So funny.
Yeah.
I still gotta get those hearts at the top, the Zelda ones.
Yeah, the hearts. Yeah, maybe I'll edit them in or something. Again, guys, you have been joined today by the Misfit Mining crew. I am TekShinji. I am one of the founders of the Misfit Mining Discord. ChumpChangeXD, he is also founder and the admin of that Discord. Teaspoon Miner is the other founder of that Discord. He is also here with us. He's got a great channel, and he does immersion water cooling. Again, we're also here with Max Voltage. He's got the biggest brain out of all of us here, but make sure you don't touch it because you will get electrocuted. PocketChangeXD, she is the better half of ChumpChange and also better looking. Also,
Yes.
we have Great Baldini here. Great Baldini is the creator of the Misfit Mining Hangers, and he is an all-around awesome guy, and he always falls asleep during the stream. So, oh, he's not. Oh, he's awake. He's awake. All right.
And he
Max
speaks.
is the one that snores.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm gonna skim the chat here. Make sure Austin Wells says TekShinji. Everyone shows up at the end. They are used to the 3-hour stream. Yeah, ChumpChangeXD.
Dang
Mr.
it.
4 6-hour
Sorry.
stream.
Well, hey, we might be going to game or hang out in the Discord. If you guys want to join, you're more than welcome.
Yep. All right, guys. Thanks for joining us here again. We'll see you next
Appreciate
week.
you
Same
guys.
bad time, same bad channel. Take
Yep.
care, everyone.
See you guys later.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye-bye.